Is it ever too late to get rich? I know a lot of times, a lot of older people who did not prepare for retirement or who have not been uber aggressive with their wealth building plan are sitting scratching their head right now and saying, damn, did I mess this all up? Is it too late? Well, we want to talk about that today. By the way, welcome to the Black Wealth Rebels. I love all my beautiful Black people who are logging in today. We're going to have a great conversation about elderly wealth building. And when we say elderly, 40-ish, 50-ish, 60 or above. So we wanted to talk about that today because I know a lot of people are having that question. What's up, my Black Wealth Rebel brothers? How y'all doing today?
Was really good, Kamari. Was good, Jim.
Hey man, my man called it elderly wealth building. You couldn't come up with a better elderly wealth building.
Yeah, man. Like, damn.
I'm really tired of y'all jumping on me, Paul.
What's crazy is, you know what I mean? Like my AARP John, they be sending me stuff now. So you know what's crazy? I didn't realize I was close enough to get the AARP stuff until I started getting.
I've been getting AARP for the last 10 years and I ain't 50 yet.
No, I'm just saying, I know, like, you don't realize how old you are until you that age. Like, I was like, damn, like, oh, damn, I am getting to that AARP age. Like, oh, snap. Like damn.
Discounts be hidden, man.
Yo, what's crazy, I be calling people an old lady that's like 3 years older than me. Like, wow, bro. Like, I'm like, man, this old lady was talking trash. And that lady be like 50. Like, I ain't that old. Like, that, I'm not that far from 50. I'm just saying, like, I be wilding, bro. Like, I be tripping. Like, because, I'm still thinking, like, like, I don't feel my age. So when I be like that old lady, I be like, damn, like, and then I think about it, like, man, her, like, she probably 2 or 3 years older than me, maxed out.
It's crazy though, because the pandemic messed up my sense of time. Folks literally ask me how old I am, and I have to really think about it because, like, the pandemic messed everything up, man. Those years went by, and it's like it's hard for my brain to even calculate those years.
Correct. I'm going through the same problem.
You know what I'm saying? So, what's up, everybody? Everybody watching? We got a lot of folks coming into the room. So, as you come in, please let us know who's here, who's in the building.
What up?
But anyway, man, how y'all brothers feeling otherwise, man? How y'all feeling just in general?
I don't know, man. Like, I'm not, like, I just came back off vacation, so I'm not stressed out, but I don't know, man. Like, I just feel weird. Like, because the city been on fire for, like, and not literally on fire, but right before I left, a plane crashed the same night I flew out.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, I was getting on the plane coming from Mexico where I was at, and I got like three alerts on my phone about plane crashes. I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on? Like, what's really good out here? Like, we went X amount of time without no plane crashes, and then all of a sudden, like, we had like 5 in the span of like a week and a half. Like, what the fuck? I was like, what's going on? Like, I was dumbfounded, but I still got on my flight. Because I was not,
but I still got on my flight.
Yeah, man. Because I started doing the real math. Like, even if planes is falling out the sky, the chance mine gonna fall out the sky is small. But I hope I ain't in that small number. You know what I mean? Because every one of those people thought the same thing I did before they got on the plane.
These are facts. These are absolute facts. I mean, yeah, it's a crazy time in the world. How about you, Kamar? How you feeling, man?
I'm unmuted now, brother.
Okay, you got it.
I am tired, but I got something special for y'all tonight.
Oh, no, Paul. Here comes some slander. Here comes some slander. Yo, side note, man.
No slander, man. All love. That's what it always is.
I went to a black-owned restaurant this afternoon. I want to send them a shout-out, man. I went to Shayna's Caribbean Cafe. You ever been there before, Kamari?
No, where's that?
It's right on Yo, the oxtails, though. Yo, the oxtails are proof of a higher power, and I believe that those oxtails, they were basically raised in a 2-parent household. That's how good it was. So I just want to shout out them because anytime I find a black-owned establishment, you know what I'm saying, that I got to make sure I show them love. So shout out to Shayna's, man. It's funny because Ron's what's the joint? Ron's Jamaican joint is right across from it, and it's on Martin's Mill Road is where Shayna's is. Absolutely amazing. So I want to shout them out, man. Also, we got some folks pulling up. We got Jamil, all the way from Detroit's in the building. What up, though? Hey, yo, Jamil, man. What's up with your man? I heard your man's concert got canceled because folks was backing out of the concert, man. So Meech's show didn't happen, man. I'm not gonna call him what everybody else calls him because Jamil told me to chill with that. Corey Jamil's like, you can't call no grown man Big Meech. You just gotta call him Demetrius. So anyway, Don's in the building. What up, Don? How are you? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So our folks is pulling up. As you pull up, please let us know who's here and you know where you chiming in from. But I just want to make sure I shout out Shane this real fast though. You know. Anyway, everything you all right, Kamar? Everything good?
Listen, man, it is college season in the Ellis household, and we're filling out paperwork for college aid and all that.
Oh, so, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I did that. Me and the wife did that mid-December. Mid-December, and then my son turned 18, so we did it after that. So because he was eligible for different stuff after he turned 18. Because before he turned 18, he couldn't get no loans, he couldn't get art, he couldn't get anything but scholarship.
Right. So I had a point that I was gonna make on Beyonce's internet, and I know I'm probably gonna get a attack. Yo, by the way, I see Ray Gun's comment right there. I know Ray Gun always gets a super chat. Ray Gun, shout out to you. Right now, we beefing with YouTube, so you know, we apologize. We can't take super chat. YouTube is the ops right now, so I'm putting it out there. Even though we're streaming on YouTube,
we take super chats.
No, we can't get no chicken right now, dog. They told us they gave us a suspension like we Latrell Sprewell. They said not until May. They gave us a 90-day suspension right now.
May. Oh wow.
Hey, whoa. What happened with that?
Listen, dog. The YouTube is the ops right now, man. They claim that we was I'll tell you, it's a long story. It's really nonsense, but we got beef with YouTube right now, so that's what it is, Ray Gun. But I appreciate, you know, the thought. You know what I'm saying? You know, $ by the hood still is open, but I digress. You don't have to do that. You know, we'll catch it up later. But we appreciate the thought nonetheless. Cedric's also in the building. But the point I was getting ready to make is this, gentlemen, and I had this realization recently. So everyone knows I'm in the real estate space, and I look at applications for people looking to buy property, for people looking to rent property, literally every day. And I've looked at hundreds and hundreds of applications over the last, say, 6 months. And in my little circle, I'm not saying overall, the one thing I'll say is, man, a lot of our folks are out here struggling, right? Because I see some crazy credit scores. Like I've seen crazy, I'm talking about lower than 400 credit scores. I see like incomes where you're like, how do you even survive on that income, right? I see some wild stuff. But the one thing I will say is this. The folks in my, again, I'm going to make sure I preface this. In my little circle, the people that go to college do a lot better than those that don't.
Correct. And that's
the thing is,
shows that.
Here's the thing, right? Yo, shout out to Ray Gun. He just sends a $2 get a joint on Cash App. I was joking, but shout out to you anyway, man. Thank you. It's definitely appreciated. We definitely appreciate that. But no, the point that I'm making is I know there's a lot of talk out there on social media and whatnot when people talk about we don't need college, we don't need this. But in my line of work, people that go to college make a lot more money, have a lot better credit, you get approved for apartments and housing at a lot higher rate. They tend to have a better worldview. And I'm just sharing that because it came across. I'm looking through all these applications. I'm like, damn. I'm like, well, my folks that go to college don't have these 400 credit. Now, again, I know this. I'm generalizing like crazy right now, so I don't want anybody to like cuss me out.
My credit is ass.
I'm generalizing. What I'm saying is, overall, if I look across all these, the people that go to college tend to be in better shape financially. This kind of summarize what I'm saying. And it really occurred to me this week when I'm looking at a huge difference. If I separate everything out from college graduate to non-college graduate, we're looking at two different worlds.
You're just realizing that?
I'm not just realizing. I've read the data, but what I'm saying is I'm literally seeing it. You know, it's one thing when you read something, right?
You've been in the real estate space forever.
I've never segregated them out this way to take an actual look at it. I've been in real estate. You're right. I'm old. But what I'm saying is,
I didn't say that.
Well, you did. It's okay though. It's okay. But what I'm saying is, I literally separated them. I'm like, These are two different worlds they're living in. These people have access to more money. These people pay cheaper on everything that they have. And I'm like, this whole idea of we don't need college is kind of wild to me. That's all I'm saying. Like we gotta be more strategic in going to college. So salute to you for doing what you gotta do for your babies. But from my perspective, those folks that have that experience are just doing a lot better. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Where I wanted to show y'all this. I got y'all something, a little gift.
Pause.
If you ain't got your own hair, you can't work here. If you ain't got your own hair, you can't work here. I said, if you ain't got your own hair, you can't work here.
Love it. Yo, side note, I do want to say this too for all of the ladies out there that watch the Black Wealth Rebels. Happy Valentine's Day.
Now, just to give y'all a little context, brother Dr. Umar was at his school showing an installation of some new doors. So it looks like we got something going on. We got some motions.
Man. All
right. So
if you ain't got your own hair, you can't work here.
Yo.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
Yo.
Black queens forever, snow bunnies never, man. You know what I'm saying? Black queens forever.
Dear Dr. Umar, man. Lord.
He got them bars, though, Corey.
He do, man. Yo.
He got them quotables.
Yes,
we gotta come up with a top 10 Umar quotables, man.
Man, we gonna be on here for 45 hours, bro.
No, we gotta go through the archive.
You know what? We need to make that a bracket.
Umar 60. We know what's gonna win the whole thing, though. Like that, we know what's gonna win the whole thing.
I don't know. I mean, snow bunnies would be
that's number one seed. That's the number one seed.
I don't know, but he got some other ones though. He got some other ones.
I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. Like we gonna be here forever, bro. Because he got ultimate quotables, yo. Like he
for good is also a number one seed.
Yo,
for good.
What I'm saying, like Umar, he might be the most quotable person on the internet, bro.
Imagine Umar as a battle rapper. We talking about a Loaded Lux, beloved.
Yeah, like Umar he be wilding, bro. And it's not. What's funny is sometimes I don't agree or disagree. I just
anybody know what city gave us our first donation? Does anybody know what city gave us our first donation? Yeah, she said she was married. Her and her husband could come. She could still put on the curvy dress. Stop being insecure. Much respect to her husband. Stop being insecure. This is the type of party. I am my brother's keeper. 2014 is wrong. Excuse me, 2014 is right. You got it right. 2014. First donation was April of 2014. What city? What city gave us our first donation?
The comment section be wilding.
1914.
If Philly's not the first one, I'll be surprised.
I'm checking my text messages.
I would be surprised. Do you see that Burkina Faso? You see that? You see that, Jimmy, talking about your homeland? They talking about your homeland?
Yeah, you see the homeland, man. Yo, man. Baltimore. Yo, his is hilarious, yo. He don't even. The funny thing is, he ain't even trying to be.
No, he's not.
You could text me a question, 215-989-9858. You could text me a question, 215-989-9858.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Gotta love it.
He's going live out in the snow, man.
Listen, I mean, but this is a lesson for all content creators.
Somebody pulling up on me. How we doing, family? How's everything? What's the name, young kid?
Caden.
Brother Caden, pleased to meet you. You Queen?
No, I'm Queen. My son.
Okay, Caden is the Queen and Lachey. How y'all doing? Y'all based here in Delaware?
He actually moved here in May.
He out in the community.
He in the field, man.
Yeah,
Take my cell.
No,
You got my cell
I
now?
tell you one thing, he ain't
Take
scared
my
of a
cell.
damn thing, yo. He be out and about,
You
yo.
working on the ground?
Yeah,
You
because
know,
I get
right
pulled up
now.
on like that. Roscoe coming out. Pause. Yo,
Somebody said he needed to have that thing on him.
yeah, man. Yeah, man. You got to. Yo, it's wild out
It's
here,
wild
man.
out here. Yes, it is.
A couple folks got clapped at the
That
parade
would
today.
have been.
Yeah, I saw that. I heard that. That's wild to me.
Listen, ops don't take days off. You hear that? You hear that, YouTube? Anyway, with that being said, though, man, we got to get into this main topic, man. Is it ever too late to build wealth, right? And we're talking about late people who started to build their wealth late in their life. And the reason I think this is an interesting topic is because one of the things that I hear from folks in the field, so to speak, is they feel like they're starting too late and they missed their opportunity. And I shared with you guys on Wednesday about how I had someone in their 50s come to me recently who didn't start thinking about retirement until they got into their 50s. And they have the same thought. And what tends to happen, at least in my experience, is people start to take unnecessary risk because they feel like they have to make up for lost time. It's the reason why people buy some of these risky investments. It's the reason why people buy shit coins. It's all the things because they feel like they have to make up for lost time.
Correct.
Because they feel like it's too late in life for them to start to build wealth. And we found an article, and the article goes over how there are a lot of folks who became multimillionaires and very wealthy who didn't get, into their space or find their passion or whatever it is they were going to do until they got later on in life. And I think it's important to always remember that. Like, don't be in a rush, right? So, so I definitely want to have a conversation. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, what do you go ahead? What do you guys' thoughts, man?
I mean, it's never too late, but it's always best to start early. I mean, and so with that said, right, start where you are, start with what you have, and don't wait. My mom used to always say to me, why put off tomorrow what you can do today? And so I always equate that to if you got $1, if you got 5, even if you got a quarter, set it aside and start making it work for you. And it's easier now to make money work for you than ever before. So you really don't have any excuses.
Yeah. How about you, Corey?
I mean, I ain't start thinking about retirement until I started messing with y'all, and I was in my mid-30s. I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I ain't think I ever was gonna live this long. I thought somebody was gonna take the roof off me, you know what I mean, a long time ago, man. And then, man, listen, I was living like somebody was gonna take my roof off, bro. So, and then I started to have kids, and then that whole mindset had to shift.
That changes everything.
Listen, man, I didn't start having kids till I was 30, though. So, you know what I mean? Like I lived my whole 20s without any children. So,
I'm so jealous.
I'm just saying,
I'm serious.
No, I'm just. It's so. The thing about it was, I never thought I was gonna make it that far. Like, I lived in some real crazy places. I was in the military. I thought somebody was gonna get me out of there. I thought somebody, you know what I mean? Like, I was on the street for a minute. I thought somebody was gonna get me out of there. You know what I mean? Then I lived in a place where violence was everywhere. I lived in North Philly, and everywhere in North Philly ain't like that. But where I was from, it was crazy. Like, violence was everywhere. Like, I might have seen 15 to 20 people die every summer. So, you know what I mean? I thought I was gonna be amongst that number over one of those summers.
That's great. That's wild.
So
that's called trauma.
I'm just saying, like, but that's really the reality of it. Is in my neighborhood, the attrition rate was like 15 to 20 bodies every summer.
So let me tell you something that you always say, right? So then your response to, like, look, ain't no sense of me thinking about building wealth. What do you call that? You call it a trauma response. As you say, every action is a response.
It was 100% a trauma response, because that's not how I was raised. My grandmother set aside things for us. She gave us things. She had accounts all over the place where we had access to. So I ain't gonna lie. When my grandmother died, she had a will, but nothing in that will got done. I'm gonna just keep it a while. Nothing. But what I will say is she laid a foundation for me. Like I wasn't wilding with my money. Like the thing is, I would spend like, and it's probably the reason why I am today. Like if I can't have what I want, I don't want nothing. Like you can't give me a similar version or something similar. I don't want something similar. I want that, or I don't want nothing. Like keep it. You know what I mean? Like life too short to not get what you want. That's how I used to live. Like I want that, and so I went out and got that. You know what I mean? I didn't want a version of that. I didn't want X, Y.
No,
No,
I understand exactly what you're saying. I understand exactly what you're saying, and like so that's part of like why we have to do the work we have to do is because it's actually a pretty sad narrative, though. You know what I mean? Like we got to teach our young brothers that we have to think long term, man. And
yeah, listen, man. Like I said, I had crazy amounts of insurance on me at that time, simply because, like I said, my mom used to work for what's the joint that sell the insurance? The Primerica. My mom used to do the Primerica joint, and also I had military insurance for $2 million on me. So I had $2 million worth of military insurance and $1 million in Primerica in term insurance. So I had $3 million in insurance on me. If I would have really, I was living like I wanted my mom to be rich because she was the beneficiary of all of that. You know what I mean? Like,
but what I'm saying is like even that story, your narrative, what you're saying, that is the reason why we have to do the work we have to do is because I know there are people that feel that same way. And the fact of the matter is,
I can talk to them people 100% because I was that.
Hear me out though. But that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, odds are a lot of us will live long, right? And if we don't take care of our old self when you're younger, nobody's going to take care of you like you can take care of yourself. That's just a fact.
Listen,
there's a huge population out there that really don't get talked about, which are folks that are older, even older than us, and a couple of generations ahead of us, who are literally not living well lives now because they didn't put up for themselves. They don't have anybody to take care of them. And they end up even having to work in their 70s and 80s, which is kind of wild. Or they just live in poverty, like a lot of times, and it's a lot of folks like that. I talk to people all the time who are trying to figure out ways to get like care for their parents or grandparents, and they have all sorts of issues. And it's like, well, we don't have any money because grandma didn't put up any money. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't think about our older selves, and we got to start doing a better job of that. But the topic really is about it not being too late.
But I mean, that's real though, right? Because you want to take advantage of the time that you do have. And everything you just talked about made me think about an episode of Good Times, where the lady was eating cat food. I don't know if y'all remember that episode, but she was an elderly lady. She's retiring. She got her check every month, but she had more months. She had more months than she had a check, and so she resulted to eating cat food. And what's crazy is that at the time I thought that was wild, and then when I got a little older, I found out people actually do that. And it's sad. It's sad.
I've went to people's cribs and it's like, you don't want to judge anyone, but it's like, then you realize like they have no choice but to live this way. Because again, and these are people that have worked their entire adult life, but they never thought about the old them, right? Yep. They either had the perspective of like, I'm living for the day, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't worried about tomorrow, or they just didn't have enough, month left at the end of their money. You know what I'm saying? But, Sean Jacobs tells us that you got to plan for the future because you figure you're going to be older way longer than you're going to be younger. You know what I'm saying?
So and for those who are hip hop deficient, who is Sean Jacobs?
I'll leave that out there. You know what I'm saying? We had a hip hop debate before we came on here because Kamari was in here wilding.
We're never going to get to the topic tonight, but go ahead.
All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm gonna leave the hip hop debate alone. I'm not going to tell the folks how disrespectful you are.
No, I wasn't disrespectful. You just wild. You just wild.
You was disrespectful. Let's get to the topic. Let's get to the article. Let's talk about some of the folks that the article gives us that have built wealth in their later years.
Now, I have no idea who this guy is. Does anybody know who this guy is?
It should give you his name if you scroll down the little Joinski.
Yeah, I did that, but I don't see it.
All right, we can skip that young man.
Right. So everybody knows this guy. And this guy, when I made the statement a couple months ago, y'all thought I was bugging. But I said IP is greater than rock solid assets. And I think this is a great example of that. Now, everybody's IP isn't going to be as hot as his. However, but when that IP gets going, boy, it keeps going and going and going.
I think the important part about this is like people know Stan Lee for all the amazing characters, but his first hit didn't come till he was 39 years old, right? And think about that. Like a lot of folks who are 39 now are ready to give up because they're like, I missed out. I wasted my time. He didn't get his first hit till he was 39, which was the Fantastic Four.
And I mean, not only that, think about that. I know Stan Lee isn't the quote unquote artiste, right? Because Jack Kirby was more of the art side, but you got all these stories in your head. Like at 39, who in the world is saying this is a cool thing to do?
Yeah, he definitely sounded like he wasn't getting a lot of moisture at 39 if he was talking about Fantastic Four.
You never know. You never know. He might have great game.
Moisture is a wild word, bro.
But anyway, my fault. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry, Stanley. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace to the God. No, I think that's the point. The point is he was 39, so don't feel like you're too late. Let's go to the next person, man.
Wait a minute. Read how much he was worth. He was
50,
estimated
at the time of his death. His net worth was $50 million.
Right. That's
the equivalent of $63 million a day.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Also, what did I tell you about inflation? Because Stan Lee didn't die that long ago. That $50 million is worth $6. When did Stan Lee? Stan Lee died what? When did Stan Lee die?
5 years ago. Well, no, my
ago.
bad. 7 years ago.
He died 7 years ago. He died 7 years ago with $50 million, but today's money is $63 million.
Right. That's crazy.
That's insane. Anyway, Vera Wang, right? So Vera Wang, in the fashion industry, she's a big time. She's worth $500 million, right? And her career in fashion didn't begin till she was 40. So it didn't even begin in the
70s. Jeez.
Yeah. Yes. So again, someone else who started late. The whole idea of the show is that there are people out there who have built crazy amounts of fortunes who really didn't get into their bag in terms of their field of expertise until later in their life. So, I just want to make sure that we tell folks that whatever your thing is, right? That's unless you still trying to make mixtapes and you're 60, then you probably should chill. But outside of that,
listen, man. Remember.
Make your mixtapes, man.
Listen, remember the show Tyler Perry's greatest movie, Daddy's Little Girls. What's the line? I'm 40, shorty, and he was a rapper. He's a 40-year-old rapper.
Yes. I think that's a whole other question. You said that's Tyler Perry's best movie?
Well, I would say second best right now.
Okay, because I said everybody tells me I haven't watched it yet, but everyone tells me the joint that he just dropped on Netflix is his best body of work.
Yep. What is it? 6888 or 688?
Yeah. I haven't even watched it yet, but I heard
you cannot clown Tyler Perry now after that movie.
I've been
that great.
I haven't been watching it though. I was watching The Ultimatum and Love Is Blind, so I got to catch up on that movie. But I digress. All right, so we got Vera Wang. Who we got next?
But wait a minute. Now Vera's worth $50 million, right?
So no. 500. 500. You left the zero off.
Thank you. That's a big zero.
Yeah,
that's a big zero.
Yeah.
All right. So it says now worth $500 million, according to most recent data from Forbes. Wang has designed brighter wear for clients, including Kim Kardashian, I guess, Chelsea Clinton, Ivanka Trump, and Ariana Grande. I guess though some of those wedding dresses don't last though. Those marriages anyway.
Ooh.
Now this is Donald Fisher. I have no idea who he is.
Donald Fisher was 40 years old when he and his wife opened the first Gap store in San Francisco. His wife was 38 and he was 40. You know what I mean? So the couple's business was an enormous success. He died in 2009. But Doris is 92, and their family is worth $8.9 billion. And they didn't
get about generational wealth.
Yes. Yes. It's the founder of the Gap, right? Everybody knows what the Gap is.
Yeah. The Gap, Banana Republic, and
Old Navy.
Old Navy, thank you.
Yes.
Now this lady's making all kind of money.
Martha Stewart, right? So she's been on TV forever, but she didn't start popping to the age of 40 when she got her big break, right? It's when Fabulously Wealthy began with in 1982. Today she's worth about $400 million. Also didn't get her start until her 40. So
I wonder how much Snoop contributed to that wealth.
I mean,
not much. She was a billionaire before her and Snoop start kicking it, dog.
Yeah,
you think so?
Yeah, no, easily. Yo, Martha Stewart.
They got the whole. I said it. I watched a documentary on Netflix. The whole documentary. Martha Stewart was.
Wait. You watching the? Oh my God. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it was an interesting documentary because it was really about her being a stockbroker. Martha Stewart made her first millions in the stock market.
Yeah.
Like before she started doing all this other stuff. Like Martha was already getting to the bread. She was married to someone who and they got her into she worked on Wall Street as a stockbroker. And she already was making chicken. And then literally started making chicken and made more money than that. Because when she was working in the stock market, she used to throw these fabulous parties, and everyone talked about her parties and her food and how she would have things laid out. It was really about the lifestyle that she was portraying, and she decided to make money with that. So yeah, Martha been getting to the bag.
Yeah, she was getting to that paper.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think Martha had $1 million before Snoop was born.
Oh wow.
So Gary Heaven, who's this guy? So he became a millionaire. He first became a millionaire at age 25, but lost it all. Filed for bankruptcy at age 30. In 1992, he was 40 years old, and he launched the first Curves Fitness Center. And the franchise went on to become the fastest growing of the 1990s. I don't know if I've ever seen a curve. He remade his fortune and then some. Today, he's worth $2 billion. Damn.
I tell you,
and got it back.
But if you can create a brand geared towards women that works, you're damn near golden.
Okay, so now I gotta start working. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Let's keep it moving.
I don't know those guys either.
English actor Alan Rickman. He was in his mid-20s when he left his job as a successful graphic designer to pursue acting, but he spent years working in theater and didn't hit it big until he was offered the role of Hans Gruber in Die Hard at the age of 42.
Oh, I remember Hans Gruber.
Yeah. So he died in 2016, worth about $16 million.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
So that's 8 years ago, right?
Yeah.
9 years ago. So like you said about inflation, jeez Louise.
Yes, inflation's been going crazy post-pandy. Simon Cowell, we all know who Simon Cowell is.
This dude's reckless. He's reckless.
They said 600 million. I heard Simon hit a beat recently, but I digress. His first job was in the mailroom of EMI Music Publishing. He left the company and returned later to run EMI. When he was 42, he became a judge on American Idol. Y'all know what happened from there. He ran it back to the moon.
Boom.
He ran it back to the moon. So, that's what it is. He didn't really get his, start popping until his 40s. Now, here's the crazy part about this, right? Before we go to the next one. One of the things that's interesting about these stories that's overlapping is people were putting in work before they were older, but it's like, it's almost to say what I say about overnight success, that it's 10 years. Yeah. It's like, so the fact is you continuously work at it. You can't determine, only fate can determine in terms of when you get your big blow up, your big glow up, or whatever you want to call it. But you got to be consistent in terms of putting the work in to get there. Never give up.
Sam Jack.
Oh, we got Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam, right?
The new Uncle Sam.
He's been in Hollywood for years. He didn't hit the jackpot until Jungle Fever, and he was 43 years old when Jungle Fever hit. They said he's worth about a quarter B. A quarter B. Shout out to Uncle Sam, man. And Uncle Sam is one of the more philanthropic people in the world as well. So I want to make sure we salute him for that.
But did you hear that he held Martin Luther King Sr. hostage?
Yeah, Sam Jackson was a radical when he was a kid, dog. Like he was about that life. That's the thing. People know him as Uncle Sam now, but when he went to Morehouse, he was a revolutionary. Like he was holding cats hostage
to the core.
Yeah, like he was about that life.
And he was actually Martin Luther King Jr.'s pallbearer. Well, not pallbearer, but one of the ushers in the funeral as well. Yeah. So that's an interesting twist right there.
You know what I'm saying? They got the Jalen Hurts Kango on.
But here's the funny thing, right, though. When you look at Sam Jackson's box office, It's over $1 billion. I mean, and you look at all the films he's been in, all the, I won't talk about Snakes on the Plane, but when you look at the Marvels and, you know, the Infinity Wars and all those, like, man, he's in a lot of them joints.
He played in Marvel series and Star Wars.
I think there was a stat that said that in terms of just things that he's been in, right? All of them he hasn't been the star of, but he has more box office numbers than anybody to ever exist. Because remember, he got small roles and stuff like Coming to America, like you said, all the Marvel movies. It's like stuff that has a big role and a small role, but if you add up the numbers of all those, even those that he's not technically the star of,
right?
It's like there's no one, you know, that's close to him in terms of just monetary numbers that are brought to the box office. Barack Obama,
Barry
Soweto. All right, so Barack Obama received a salary of $400K, but it wasn't just his presidency that led to his super rich status. Obama republished his first book, Dreams from My Father, capitalizing on his journey into politics. That's also funny too, right? He had put the book out previously, but it was like, I'm hot right now. Let's re-release it. So that book gave him his first M. You know, so at this point, he's written books. He has his own production company that puts out a lot of great content because that Stevie Wonder podcast series is one of the best things I've listened to in years.
That was dope. And for the record, I want to give Jimmy his credit. He put me on.
Let me make sure I'm recording this part. Go ahead. You can finish.
I already did, sir. It's already recorded.
Okay. You say it again, though. I didn't hear you.
What? Say what? Say what?
You want to give my credit for what now?
Say what? Say what? Say what? What? On to the next.
Also, I want to argue with Jimmy about music because he says that Stevie Wonder is the greatest of all time, and there's no close second.
No close second.
What I say?
You said that Stevie Wonder is the greatest of all time, and there's really no close second.
Get your popcorn. Get your popcorn.
I'm going to disagree with that. I'm going to push back a little bit on that. We'll push back a little bit, and I'm going to say Robert Nesta Marley is the absolute greatest artist of all time because I can't find a song of his that I don't like. And while I love Stevie, and he got more songs because he has a longer career, I don't think his influence was greater than Robert's.
It was.
It absolutely is because all I have to do is
and
say
that's no slander to Robert, by the way.
No, Robert Nesta Marley is in rarefied air. He's probably one of the top 5 artists of all time, and that's across all genres, right? So I love Robert Nesta Marley. You know,
don't let him fool you. Oh no.
The classic period from Stevie, which was 1972 to 1976, is the most creative that any artist has ever been in any genre and anything. And there's nothing that Robert Nesta Marley had that can compare to the classic period.
I'm a disagree.
That 5-album run from Stevie from 1972 to 1976 can't be compared to nobody. Because if I take Robert Nesta Marley's album,
all right, wait, one at a time, fellas. Let
me finish. I wasn't finished. I mean, if I take
you cut Corey off, actually.
No, I wasn't finished my point. He started talking about 72 to 76.
Go ahead, Jim.
All I'm saying is this: Robert Nesta Marley. We talking album for album, like. So what you're probably talking about is if you love Robert Nesta Marley, you probably love his greatest hits. But if you go album for album, Robert Nesta Marley's actually like discography. And again, you also got Bob Marley with the Wailers too. So the Wailers period is where a lot of those songs probably come from. So there's Bob Marley.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because Bob Marley with Peter Tosh is fire. Nobody ever talks about that.
Bob Marley and Peter Tosh is fire. Bob Marley with the Wailers, and then Bob Marley by himself. Like that's the point I'm making. Like Bob was
but all of those a lot of those albums don't have like so if I go back and listen to Soul Rebels, right? Soul Rebels is 1970. The Soul Rebels album, that whole album don't slap. It just doesn't.
It don't slap for you.
I'm just saying in general. Like so, here's the thing about Robert Nesta Marley.
Wait, can I say this? I just want to say that I have never seen Jimmy and Corey argue publicly, and I'm loving it. Go ahead.
We argue all the
time. I said
we didn't argue before we came. We didn't argue before we came on air. You know what I'm saying about hip hop.
I said publicly.
Publicly. Listen, we got 200 Friday shows of us not agreeing, specifically with music though. So what I'm saying is this, right? So like, if I give you the songs off of the Soul Rebels album, Soul Rebel, Try Me, It's All Right, No Sympathy, My Cup, Soul Almighty, Rebels Cop, Cornerstone, 400 Year, none of those make Bob Marley's greatest hits because most of that album was like, is mid. Now,
God!
What I'll say is this though. What I'll say is this.
I'll play those songs for you, and you can't tell me they're mid.
Robert hit his stride probably when it got to about 19 to like 71. The stuff before 71. Go ahead.
I'll say this. I listen to when I travel. That's all I put on. So I listen to about 7 Bob Marley albums on the combined flights that I had here, and I listened to the album that you was just about. I'm like
the stuff. I would say this.
So most people won't know those. Most people won't know those.
Because there's nothing to know. There's nothing to know. Bob Marley didn't hit his stride till about 75 when he really started getting more. Because first of all, the early Bob Marley albums weren't even revolutionary. He was singing pop music. He was singing what do you call it?
He definitely was.
He was singing doo-wop. He was singing doo-wop. When he finally fell into who Bob Marley is and who he's known for, the revolutionary Bob Marley, that's when you started getting another level of excellence where you get to albums like Exodus. And Exodus to me is his magnum opus. But what I'll say is
for the people.
That's when you got the Bob. That's when he finally.
We gotta put a pin in this.
I will say this.
We gotta put a pin in. Hold on.
Before 75, Bob Marley didn't even have locks. This is when Bob Marley was rocking.
Hold on.
You're talking to somebody who knows, Jim.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying in general. What I'm saying is,
hold on, fellas. Hold on. Let's finish the presentation and we can come back to this. I don't even know what to call it. But let's come back to this. Let's finish up.
All right, Stevie is a god and everybody's below him. But let's get it moving though. Corey started this, by the way. Corey started this because we was talking about Sam Walton next. And Corey, listen, man, I want to defend Stevie Wonder to the day I have no breath in me. Stevie Wonder is the greatest.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. We're gonna get through this show because
everybody knows who Sam Walton is, but Sam Walton got a late start as well, right? And the thing I like about Sam Walton's story is sometimes because in 2025, we know what Walmart is, we know what it means to the world, we know what it means to employment. But I think sometimes we forget that this started with one little poppy store. Like, that's the craziest part about this story to me. This started with one store. And
that's not the craziest part to me, though. I'm gonna tell you what I feel the craziest part is.
Okay.
The Walmart story is a family business story. It wasn't just him. It was him, his wife, his kids, his brother-in-law. Nobody ever talks about that. They always talk about Sam, but they never talk about all the other factors and how they built stores and how he kind of went broke a couple of times, but was able to come back. His book, his biography, is actually a great read. It's a great read.
I mean, it is a family business. I mean, but so is Dunkin' Motors, but that's another story. But what I'll say is this though. It's a family business, but the reason that Sam Walton gets the attention is because he was the visionary. He was the one that put the plays. It's like talking about the Wayans family and Keenan being the you got to start with Keenan's. You got to start with Sam. It's kind of the same,
Yeah, but I will push back on that because it was his father-in-law that gave him the money. So it was actually his wife. Ran all the plays.
Yeah, exactly.
His wife was the one who told him how to run the plays, but he got the spotlight. Listen, women don't get their credit a lot of times.
Listen, I'm of the opinion that behind every success story is like there's a woman involved somehow, and that includes my own personal life. But I have no problem with giving her props. What I'm saying is there's a reason that it's called Sam's Club, right? It's called Walmart. Like, you know what I mean?
It's because the world is misogynist. So I mean, you do have a problem with giving her flowers. But go ahead.
No. Listen, man. Just like the Dunkin' Motors, Walmart is a family business. That's
Come on, man. Why are you mixing and matching black and white? Come on, man.
Hold on, what?
Jimmy wants to argue.
I can't give a black family their props in the middle of talking about. Listen,
go ahead.
You got a problem with me giving a black family credit?
A fictional black family. Go rock out.
All right. Anyway, back to the bottom line is Sam Walton was next on our list. Now, who's also on our list? Henry Ford. By the way, shout out to Jamil who's in the chat, because before we even started giving out the names that are people on this list,
Yes,
the two people he brought up were Sam Walton and Henry Ford. And Henry Ford didn't start getting his check until he was 45.
Yeah.
And Henry Ford had an effect not just on the car industry, but just on employment in general, and like our entire culture in America. And his name is his name, Henry Ford. Also, by the way, Henry Ford said in 1921 that he felt like our money should be represented by energy, which we do have now in Bitcoin. So Henry Ford was a Bitcoiner too, but I digress. Just want to pick it out there too.
Okay. But another great family dynasty, because the Ford family still runs that company to this day. They're not the CEO, but they got a bunch of shares and they got a bunch of board seats.
Yes.
All right, Jack Will. I'm not familiar with this guy. Who's this guy, Jimmy?
Rockmount Ranchwear, one of the most popular cowboy brands in America. And he started at 45. That's the thing, right? There are people out here who make millions of dollars in little industries that we have no idea about, and they're also kind of regional. But that's the power of like business, right? So he founded Rockmount Ranchwear, and made a lot of bread. He got started late as well.
And then he lived to the ripe old age of 107 and died in 2008. So that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I get no respect. I feel the same way as this guy. Especially on this show.
That's the legend, man. The triple Lindy legend, man. Rodney Dangerfield was worth $10 million when he died in 2004, which is the equivalent of $17 million. But he always didn't earn big bucks. He landed his first major gig at the age of 46 on the Ed Sullivan Show in 1967. So it wasn't until 46, and he ended up a multimillionaire. So there's another one for you. Mr. Triple Lindy. James Dyson Hoover, right? Dyson,
the vacuum cleaner dude.
Yeah. He's behind some of the products that we all know for the last 30 years. And the thing is, he's been trying to put this together for a long time, had a lot of failures, but never gave up. And at 46, he struck it big and multi-millionaire. James Dyson. We got David Duffield, right? PeopleSoft, the company that landed him on the Forbes list. He was 47 when he became an entrepreneur. And he sold a software company to Oracle for $10.7 billion. Wow. Yeah, so he's a billionaire.
So now they're saying he's still worth $12 billion today.
Still worth $12 billion right now.
That's impressive.
Yes.
And listen, if you are not familiar with PeopleSoft, it runs a lot of major Fortune 500, what they call ERP platforms, or with HR sometimes, bookkeeping. That's the software that runs a lot of these companies.
Yeah, shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? So Susan Boyle, right? Britain's Got Talent. Everyone knows her because she was the woman that sounded completely different than she looked. I
don't know her.
So she went viral years ago, and she had like a hit song that was streamed 1 billion times. And the thing was about Susan Boyle is when she came out, she looked one way, but her voice was like damn near an angel, and everybody was like, "Hold up!" And she became very popular because of that. So again, someone who started late. So Julia Child, right?
Wow.
Yeah. A celebrity chef in 1961 at age 49. Yeah, so again, wasn't until she was 49. And she was worth $38 million when she passed away in 2004, but didn't get started until she was damn near 50 years old. All right, what we got next, Kamari? Science, right? Charles Darwin, right? Charlie Darwin.
Survival of the fittest. Only the strong survive.
Yeah, they put his money in pounds, right? But anyway, his fortune wasn't made until he was 50. 50 years old. So, again,
but he must have been a monster in 22, though, for him to make that amount of money. So he went on a voyage in his 20s, right? His work as a naturalist didn't land him his fortune until he was 50. So when he died in 1922, he was worth about, $9 million. Well, that's in today's dollars. But his famous voyage was what? To the Galapagos Islands, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Oh, now we finally figure out who this guy is.
Terry Morrill, right? He became a real estate investor at the age of 51. In 1959, he founded the Morey Building Company, which is still owned by his descendants today. That's the Kamari. Kamari loved those family business stories.
I do. Yes, I do.
All right, I'm going to talk to you about that in a second. Let me finish this and we'll talk about that. All right. So the business made him the richest man in the world by 1992 when his net worth reached $13 billion. Right. I think that's also interesting because that's the equivalent of $29 billion today. So in the 90s, 13 billion makes you the richest man in the world. And 13 billion in 2025 don't even put you in the top 50.
That's crazy.
Right. So, that's crazy too. What is it about? Because I know that you glow every time you hear something about family business. I just want to ask you, what is it about family businesses that you love so much?
Probably because I'm a product of a family business. Right. Okay. So my father. And I think, to be honest, I think partnerships is the real cheat code when done right. I know everybody says blood and money don't mix, like the Biggie line. I won't say the rest.
Money and blood don't mix like two. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, you just wanted to say it again.
Find yourself in serious. I'm my bad. You can't start a line and let me.
But when you really look at it, when done right, I mean, you look at the Rothschilds, you look at the Vanderbilts, you look at the Kennedys. I mean, they all were able to figure that thing out and were able to really cash in and get the bag back. So I think there is something to good partnerships, real partnerships, and family-run businesses when done properly. I
think that one of the greatest partnerships ever is like the Procter and Gamble story. When you read that story, it's like hilarious because
I think I know that story. Was that the one that started in Philly?
No. What happened was there were two dudes. It was two dudes, Procter and Gamble, obviously. They was dating sisters, and they got cool. They got cool because they was dating sisters. And next thing you know, they started business together. And now, 100 years later, it's one of the biggest companies in the world. But it's like, I met some of my sister-in-law's boyfriends, and that's what. All right, let me chill because this is live streaming. Let me chill. All I'm saying is, the fact is, we've all been in that kind of situation somewhat. It is like I can't imagine starting a business that becomes that with as that being the origin story. So
I mean, anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Anyway.
All right.
That's the end of the slideshow, I believe, right? No, we
still got
one more.
Ray Kroc.
Ray Kroc. We all seen that story.
Yeah, he was a piece of shit, but
it depends upon whose story you listen to, whether you listen to his story or the McDonald's story.
Okay, well, when the stories don't add up, something's going on.
Because the question is this, though. I do think that he was kind of manipulative, right? But does that business get to where it is today without him doing what he does?
I don't know.
Because the brothers weren't even thinking about that. They weren't thinking big enough, right? So, but I do get that, calling himself the founder is kind of foul. But
I mean, what came first, the chicken or the egg? I mean, because they had the idea. He saw it. He did have the vision. But
you need that. You need that.
You do, but you also need the other
people like me to point your fucking finger and say, "There goes the bag." I'm sorry, but no.
Okay, Tony. Jeez Louise. But no more Scarface quotes, please. Only from the legend Brad Jordan. All right.
I mean, Scarface, the actor, did more. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. We can move on.
No, that's it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we do have a couple more.
Ariana Huffington.
54. Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, she started the Huffington Post when she was 54. So, she sold the AOL for a bag, $315
million. Wow.
Yeah. There you go. Ariana Huffington. We got any more? Is that one more in there or something? Eugene, right, knows the C6C didn't necessarily look like your average millionaire. By the time he was 70, he was earning an estimated fortune of $3 million a year.
Yeah, that's nice to be.
Yeah, I ain't mad at
There he is, the Colonel.
The Colonel Sanders. We all know his story.
I wonder how many heart attacks he's responsible for.
Then you had to slander Colonel Sanders, man.
Listen, man, all that grease, all them HDLs.
Probably the same amount as McDonald's.
I laugh at every time I see KFC now. I think about that nut ass ad they put out years ago when they had the drum and the drum was sitting like this, and in the back you see like the black fist when they was trying to like salute black folks a couple years ago.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Oh, y'all never saw that. Oh, I gotta find this. I gotta send this to you, Kamari, because this is the wildest.
KFC Black Power Fist.
I found it already. All I did was quick Google search. Let me. I'm gonna send it to the WhatsApp.
Oh, I got it right here.
Yeah, KFC was wild with that ad, yo. Now every time I see their logo, that's the first thing I think of. Like, that was a wild time, by the way, right? Somebody's gonna do a documentary one day about like the post George Floyd, like corporate America trying to pander to black people, and when Congress got on one knee with kente cloth scarves. Like that whole time period, that 1 year was some of the wildest stuff I've seen.
Which is one of the reasons why I do not believe in symbolism. That is one of the reasons why symbolism makes me, I don't know, it doesn't make me angry. It just doesn't move me. Like symbolism doesn't move me at all because of stuff like that.
I need someone to make a documentary on that 1 year and see some of the wildest stuff that corporate America was doing.
Now,
so, what I want is not only the symbolism, but I want to see the comments underneath it for all the black people falling for the banana in the tailpipe. No pause.
What's wrong, Kamar? Why are you making that face over there?
Because I found a snoop on it. Yeah, I'll share it with you.
Well, yeah, it was reposted during the Black Drone, but I think it was posted from like Trinidad and Tobago for something that was going on over there. That's what it really was posted for, but someone rebrought it back up during that whole year of corporatism. I don't know what to call that year, dog, but it was the year of Black. It was
the year of the feel good Negro moment. That's what it was.
No, it was the year that black people start burning shit down, and the people was like, "Whoa, don't get that mad."
I'll never forget like the day trading legend Nancy Pelosi with that on her knee.
Yeah, that was wild.
Whoa, black people, don't get that mad. Fuck, man.
So they call it mostly false. It's part of it's true. That's what I said. It was created for something else.
The image used in this fake tweet, which reported to have come from KC main corporate, originated from a real controversy in which the Instagram account of KFC Trinidad and Tobago shared the graphic. Okay, so it's still KFC.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was still real KFC. Yeah,
that's still wild. That's wild to me.
It wasn't part of the feel good Negro moment, but it came back during the feel good Negro moment. That's where I first saw it, and I was like, "Yo, KFC is wilding right now. This is worse than Jerry Rice with chicken on his helmet, or Mary J. Blige, who that's also proof that when we love somebody, we willing to bypass some of their nonsense."
True.
Got the Mary J. Because Mary J. was wild the chicken commercial.
I looked up some more people who were really notable, who really got big. George Foreman. I'm gonna say pause for Jimmy because I know he only can think about those kind of thoughts in his mind at all times.
I want to tell you, no, it's not that. I would tell you that pause is so like prevalent, right? That I tell you, it's not even intentional no more. That my wife pauses me if I say something wild too. So
I heard that today. I was like, oh God.
I was talking to Kamari. I said something wild, and she paused me. He was like, "Hold up." I'm like, "Yeah, this is what it is.
It's bad.
It is. It's all bad, Joe. It's all bad. It's all bad.
It's bad.
I've been trying to stop saying pause, and I've been trying to stop saying the N-word for at least a decade at this point.
No, they got you. They got your whole mind, soul, and body. All right, but Morgan Freeman, 50 years old. Bryan Cranston, right? 50. Landed a major deal with Breaking Bad. For all my Breaking Bad fans out there. Oh, and that was the film I couldn't think of with Sam Jackson, Pulp Fiction. That was where he got the 45 was 1 year, then he got Pulp Fiction when he was 56.
Pulp Fiction is still one of my top 10 favorite movies. And I hate to say that, but Pulp Fiction, like, when I first saw it, like, I had seen other movies like that before because I had seen Reservoir Dogs before, and I had seen a few Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead. That's another movie that most people don't know about. That was a great movie.
I've heard a couple people mention that. I don't know what
Things
that is.
to Do in Denver When You're Dead.
Okay. But let's do this, y'all. We never saluted our people. So real quick, let's just say what's up to everybody. So we won't be disrespectful. So Jamil's in the building. Don Johnson's here. I know he mentioned Ray Gunn earlier, but what up with the Ray Gunn? Cedric. All right, so what are you talking about? Demetrius Sr. is from Atlanta. When he's balling out from Detroit, when he hit water, blessings to him, and may he live a more fruitful life than Rayful and Alberto.
That's because
I don't know what Alberto is, but I know Rayful is. Oh, okay.
So yeah, because they both became ancestors. But what I'm saying is this: he's talking about this because I was saying that Main Man's party got canceled. His show got canceled.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that. Oh yeah, I did see it. It got canceled.
Yeah, many artists were pulling out, so it got canceled. So that's what he's talking about.
All right. Well, what up, Noble? All right, Don Johnson's got a book recommendation. Can you read that, Corey?
Book recommendation: The Plunder of Black America: How the Racial Wealth Gap Was Made. He tells the story of different families and how they built their wealth similar to Black fortune.
Okay, I'm on it. I know if Don Johnson gave that recommendation, it's got to be good.
I added that on Wednesday. Don brought it up on Wednesday. I added that book right away, but I didn't even realize they had that. I might move it up to my list real quick. Also, shout out to Kamari, because Kamari brought up a book the other day.
Wait, what?
Death in the Blue Dress. And
correct.
I started reading it Wednesday night when he brought it up. I said, let me go back and revisit this. And I'm halfway through the book already. And it's funny because when you go revisit books that you've read when you were younger, you have a whole different perspective. I'm actually listening to it on Audible. When I listen to it now, I'm laughing because everything that transpired in that book came because Main Man had to try to find a way to pay his mortgage. It is like when I was younger.
Also because his homie is a recluse and he gets busy.
Yes, this is true.
He gets busy.
Also,
Mouse is a monster.
Also, a name that wasn't mentioned that got their fortune in their 30s was Skin Diamond, who was an actress. But we can keep moving. Let's go to the next comment.
Wait. I don't know who Skin Diamond is.
No, let's go to the next comment, dog. Let's go to the next comment. That's all.
Oh, okay.
We moving on. Right. I just want to make sure.
What up, GC? I don't know who Skin Diamond
really
is.
She made her fortune in her 30s. That's all. Let's. Rock, what up, Rock?
What up?
Yo, man. You gonna get every
742 in the building.
So what's the name again? You said Skin Diamond? I gotta Google that. I gotta Google that.
You want to stay on?
No, listen, I want to enlighten myself, brother. I know if you are mentioning it, it's something good, something wholesome. What up, Tasha?
Gosh, it was really good. All right, let's go to the next. Don says, but he tells how they also had their wealth stolen via legislation. Ooh, all right, now we gotta get on that one. I gotta get on that book again. But repeat the name of that book again. I added it to my list. I'm gonna move it up. In fact, I want to get it right now.
The Plunder of Black America: How the Racial Wealth Gap Was Made. He tells the story of different families and how they built wealth similar to Black fortunes.
All right.
Let me look at that right now. Let me see if that's on Audible.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm getting it. I'm buying it right now, Don. It's how we about that book life over here.
I'm looking it up now.
Oh, it says. Oh, the book says pre-order on Audible. But when does it come out? Let's see.
So it was published February 11th, 2025. So it just came out.
But the Audible book says pre-order. I don't know when it drops.
Right, because the book just came out. That's why.
The audio book comes out February 18th.
Gotcha.
Oh, I'm gonna get it.
That ain't too long. Yeah, that ain't bad.
No, that's what she said. All right, hold up. Let me see.
Listen, why you keep sharing your personal shortcomings? I don't need to know nothing about that.
All right, so Don, I just copped it.
All right, so where we at here? Yep, there.
No, you skipped over.
I just got it, Don. Here, go right here. I just.
GC.
No,
Was
we got GC before.
Yeah, Don, I just caught the good looking Don Pauls, but good looking.
We got Sasha too, dog. I do the son. All right. Ray Gun, Black Queens Forever, Snow Bunnies Never. I mean, we already had our Umar sighting for the day. Do we need another one?
Yeah, he put it up there when Umar was on there.
Do we need another one? Imagine Umar as a battle rapper. I know Jim mentioned
Beloved. You already know.
What up, Thunder? Thunder says, no, it's never too late. Even if it's not for you, it can be for the next generation to give them a leg up.
Excellent point. So we'll talk about this. Also, I want to shout out Loaded Lux because Loaded Lux is the greatest battle rapper ever. I was just recently watching him and Rum Nitty, and Loaded Lux is just hilarious. He has a way of saying anything and just making it sound fly. So shout out to Lux. But go ahead. Jamil says, in my circle, those who went to medical or law school are doing well. The others with general degrees are behind the 8 ball. Ford and Stellantis are the home of the ballers with Harleys and DR trips. Ooh, okay. Okay. No comment.
Shout out to the Passport Bros.
Umar keeps the shotty on him.
Allegedly.
Umar from where I'm from, so I'm pretty sure he do.
Ray Kroc and Harlan Sanders inspired me to keep hope alive.
We talked about them.
That's dope.
Yeah, they were part of the list.
What up, Still Rocks?
What's good? Rock Noxious says, I agree, Corey. A lot of us didn't think we'd make it this long, so we live in the moment until it's like, damn, I'm old. Till it hits like,
that's a fact.
Yeah. All right, so Jamil says, Dr. Welsing talks about not having children until your 30s in order to have enough time to mature, gather life experiences, and get your bread up. Rest in peace to Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, a legend and an inspiration. Joya Cola's in the building.
Hey, lady, welcome.
Don't you be shaming Gertie, Kamari. Her meatloaf is
Gertie. Wait a minute, who's Gertie?
That's Gertie. The lady's name from Good Times. Yep.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I forgot that. Yeah. And you know what? You're so right. Yeah, that's right. Oh man, it was meatloaf.
Yes. Go down to her meatloaf was made up of you know who.
Right.
Go down to your local food pantry or homeless shelter. The elderly are the largest population.
All facts.
That's a fact.
The facts. These are the facts.
That's right. Blade save Marvel.
Yes, that's a fact. People like to skip over that part. Stan Lee's IP is the equivalent to become LBJ or MJ. Yeah, he's saying that everybody ain't gonna have that kind of content.
No, they won't. No, they won't. But I believe a lot of people don't think about IP. They don't think about the creative side and how much you leverage. That's all I'm saying.
I'll just say this, Don. Scottie Pippen and Kyrie Irving also made a lot of money. Real quick though. I apologize that for my moisture comment. It is sometimes
No man, don't apologize. Don't apologize, man.
Hey, listen, man. Sometimes the spirit takes over, man. Like, so this is how we talk.
What spirit? What spirit?
I don't want to get into that, but what I'm saying is this:
a ratchet ass spirit.
That's a part of who I am. You know what I'm saying? I am a Gemini. It's a part of who I am. But what I will say is this though. That's the greatness thing about.
Like, are you going to say you're bipolar?
No, sometimes I forget. Sometimes I forget we're live recording. This is how our conversations go. So,
okay.
Sometimes I forget that we recording.
Okay.
It's too. This is what makes me. This is who I am. Henry Ford and Sam Walton were late bloomers as well.
Yes, they were.
Jamil knew half our list before we got into it. Sam Walton was kind of false. He didn't start Walmart until 44, but was a franchisee of Ben Franklin stores before Walmart. But that kind of goes to the point I was making, right? Is like you put in work that leads up to that big idea that takes you to the next level, right? So it's like it's everything that leads up to those times, All right, go to the next one. Martha was Nancy Pelosi before Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, Martha's story was crazy. Martha been getting money for a long time. Curves was big for women when it was popping before the yoga and Pilates craze. Yeah, I don't remember Curve. I'm not familiar with that body of work. Donald Fisher has 3 kids, and one is John Fisher. John Fisher is the a-hole moving the A's out of Oakland.
Oh, that's ugly.
Listen, so the family got their money to buy the A's from you know where. Yeah, but also from my again, I haven't read too deep into it, but I believe that Oakland wasn't trying to play ball, like in terms of giving them what they wanted, and a lot of the folks who were in Oakland on the ground that do a lot of community work were okay with them losing their teams because they like, look, we got these underfunded schools, all these things that need help from the social side. We don't want you giving money to for professional franchises. And the professional franchise is like, don't give us money. We're out. You can take care of your social services, but you won't have our money to do so. So it's kind of a no-win situation for the legislators over there, from what I read. I'm not on the ground, so I don't know.
All right, so Jamel says, how much do you think Spike Lee's tree is worth collectively? So it's funny you say that. I was listening to Mo Better Blues soundtrack today. And so who comes out of that camp? Denzel and Wesley and Sam Jack. And matter of fact, there's a couple other too.
When Spike Lee got honored, I forgot who honored him. Matter of fact, I think it was the Oscars honored him and gave him like a Lifetime Achievement Award. Those are the gentlemen that introduced him and read the award. Kamari, is Kamari's screen black on yours, Core?
It is.
I don't know why.
Kamari was blacked out.
Put you like supporting some sort of movement. I was like, bring our girls home. What's going on? Like, you put your whole screen black. I thought you was like, you know what I mean? Like, what we supporting? Like, you know.
Nah, that's wild. I don't know why I did that.
Philly strong. Like, what's going on? Like, you know, who we supporting? But anyway, those are the guys that brought him on stage to give him the award, and they talked about how Spike put them on.
All right, Thunder says, what can someone who makes $50K on their mid-40s, starting with nothing due to invest in their retirement? Start with the 401k.
Run them spoons.
And the thing about that is, it's about cash flow, right? Because if you got more month than you got money, then none of this is going to make sense because you're not going to be able to save and invest if you can't pay your bills. Right, so it's about how much money you can save. One of the things that I will say about the bald white dude that we talk about all the time on here,
what bald white dude?
The one who be telling people to save all their money and don't.
Oh, yeah, him.
I don't know boy name. I forget
him who shall not be named.
But the one thing I will say is that. What he says is correct, and what he says is being rich is not about how much money you make. It's about the percentage of the money that you make that you could put into saving and investing.
It's how much you keep.
So it's not even about how much you can keep. The amount of money you could put into savings and investing.
But it still boils down to how much you keep, right? Because so many people overspend, right? So they shoot themselves in the foot for putting the money into savings and investing, because they give it all away.
But what I'm saying to you is that's the only thing that he's ever said that stuck to me. Because go ahead. So what I'm saying is, for that person, it's not about how much they make. It's about how much of what they make they can put into saving and investing. So whatever percentage that is, they need to go ahead and put it into there and get started.
All right, so my answer is to check your spending plan. Look at your spending plan. Where are ways that you can find money to then put into any sort of investing? Because if you're making $50K a year, you should be living like someone that makes $50K a year and not someone that makes $100K a year. Lifestyle inflation is like one of our biggest problems. And a lot of times when people hit, especially that 50K mark, for whatever reason, I guess because of the number, is like people feel like they should live a certain way once they hit 50K. Right. And then when they hit 100K, they feel like they should still live another way. But the fact of the matter is you still have to live below your means. And I think that's what a lot of this boils down to. I don't care if you make $1 million a year, you still should live below your means. I believe everybody should live below your means or expand your means. And then what that means is maybe outside of your 50K job, find something that you're talented at and you can make a couple extra dollars. Oh, yeah. Saying what I said. Highest grossing actor.
There we go. All right, Don Johnson says Junior Bridgman just hit the B Club for the season.
Oh, nice.
So y'all tell him who Junior Bridgman is, because I'm not a sports guy, so I'm stay in my lane.
He's a gentleman that used to play for the Detroit Pistons in the 1970s. He wasn't like a great basketball player. He was a good basketball player, but he wasn't great. But he took that money that he made playing basketball, and during the off seasons, he used to work on his business ventures. And so when he retired, he has a few business ventures that are worth now, what he was saying, billions.
Yeah, I know he started with Wendy's, franchising with Wendy's, and just took it from there.
But
I mean,
also,
it's amazing what happens once your cash flow starts to rev up.
but I just want to add to it that he was he played as good. He was a 6-man, but he played for the Bucks, not the Pistons. He played for the Milwaukee Bucks. In fact, and it wasn't him. He wasn't part of that trade, but he played for the Bucks in like the 70s. Matter of fact, I think he was. It was something when Kareem went to the Lakers. But anyway, Junior Bridgman played for the Bucks, and then he ended up retiring as a Milwaukee Buck as well, like in the 80s. So he played for the Bucks. He bought franchises, sold his franchises to get into the Coca-Cola business, and now that's probably what got him up to this billionaire club, which is something I find interesting. What I find really interesting about it is like I think I told Kamari this on one of the shows we recently did about reading about like Curtis Jackson and how Forbes has been trying to like find a net worth on him, and he refused to like participate with it. So a lot of times people don't realize with a lot of these Forbes articles, they're either taking guesses or a lot of people participate in it because
Not a lot of times, all the times.
Yeah, because it helps. It low key helps them in business. They give them like they want to be recognized for whatever this is. And they were saying that 50 been ducking that smoke for years because he don't want nobody to know exactly what he got because there's speculation that he'd been hit the B.
Also, he had to file bankruptcy for one of those cases. He did something. So
that was about
child support.
No, that was Officer William Roberts. It was when his wife sued him because he put out some stuff of her doing adult activities, and she sued him. He said, "I ain't paying you a dime." So that was Officer William Roberts. He
would definitely file bankruptcy before he paid people he don't think should get paid.
Yep. All right. Thunder says, I have a lot of people that are in this situation and they are just now starting. So what should I say to them? Start now.
Start now and make sure that, they're doing the B word, the ugly B word, the budget. And
B word.
And also cash flow. Like savings and investing is about cash flow. What percentage of what I make can I put into savings and investing?
Thunder, the first thing you tell them, Thunder, is to join the village by going to blackwealthrebels.com, and they can join for free if they don't have any money. And we're going to help them get their mind right.
There you go. So Ray Gunn's going to get this started back up. Stevie is the GOAT, writer, producer, singer, plays multiple instruments. That's all I got.
I won't fight you hard, but I will fight you because I think Robert Nesta Marley is better.
Don't you need a pause for that? You don't need a pause for that to me? No? I won't fight you. I won't fight you hard, but I won't fight you.
Yo. That got right by me, pause. Like I didn't even peep like, but all right, I got you.
All right, Thunder says Bob was great. But Stevie had an entire catalog.
That's the point.
I never said that Stevie's catalog was longer.
All right, we're not.
All those doo-wop songs.
We're not doing that. All right. Shout out to Dark Man Jeff joining us. He says, man, I had a major health situation in my mid-30s, and my finances are kind of wrecked. I feel like I'm starting over. This live stream title is definitely speaking to me. Well, listen, brother, you still here. You're alive and breathing on schedule, so you got an opportunity.
Also, listen, salute to you for still being here, right? So that's the most important thing. You are still here to get something done, right? So start tomorrow.
Start now. The markets are always open. There's always something to do. All right, Thunder says, anytime you can watch Gone with the Wind back-to-back 3 times, you're on a long flight. Who said that? Who watched Gone with the Wind? I hate that.
No, I said I listened to Bob Marley. I ain't about no damn Gone with the Wind. I ain't not watching no.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
the last time I seen Gone with the Wind, I was in high school.
Wow.
I haven't watched Gone with the Wind since I was in high, and I was forced to watch Gone with the Wind because my grandmother said that I need to know what these white people talk about when they. So I was forced to watch it.
All right, so Jigga says his story about his partnership and the eventual beef with the Doge brothers is crazy.
The Dodge brothers.
The Dodge brothers.
I don't know what that is.
Ford. It's about
Henry Ford.
Oh. Gotcha.
Behind every successful man, there's a strong woman. I love this saying, but quick question: what's behind every unsuccessful man? Why did every woman scatter? What's behind every unsuccessful man? The wrong woman.
Yeah. I think that's been proven.
The wrong woman. That's why I said, listen, the biggest business decision you make as a man or a woman is choosing who your partner is. That could be the best decision or the worst decision.
Right. Sasha says, very good book, Made in America by Sam Walton. Yes, excellent book. All right, Dr. Sav talks. Y'all will be adding me soon. Yep, never too late. How rich I gotta be to get on that list, by the way.
I heard that. That's the right questions right there.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
I ain't mad at that at all.
Everybody go follow Dr. Sav. She be dropping gems.
Yes, Dr. Sav talks money. When Ray went home and told his wife, I want a divorce, it was ice cold. Ray Kroc was
What's
like,
colder than cold? Ice cold.
Hey, listen, Ray got that bread. Said, I got an upgrade. Hey, you gotta start naming some black people. I did. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was trying to. Kamari got offended by that.
Anyway, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's not go off to the rails because I know where this is about to go.
I ain't saying nothing. What up,
Sanders stole that recipe from a black woman. I've heard that.
K Diggy, the Colonel just served the product over the counter.
Consumption is a user issue.
Okay. He's talking about
you know.
Here we go. Robert Smith and David Stewart. Cool. I like David Stewart a lot more than Robert Smith, though.
Why? Because he bunny hopper?
Nah, because well, you know what? I don't even want to say. We'll talk about it behind the village because it don't matter.
The thing.
What?
No, what I was saying. The thing is, though, what we're talking about is they made their money like late in life. Robert Smith was already a millionaire, but he got to $1 million like before he even got in his own. From Goldman Sachs running company.
Yeah, he was pretty successful.
Those gentlemen don't fit the narrative of what we were saying. It's not about just being a billionaire. It's about not getting started or achieving to a certain point in life. So it's not just about like success. We can name black successful folks all day long. Kamari worth about $50 million right now. He's on with us.
Wow. Listen, but I accept that, and we're gonna put that out in the universe because listen, I need $50 million right about now. I'll be on vacation forever. Probably somewhere in Africa.
Hey, right. I was just talking to Malik about that. Malik was just talking about trying to go to Africa, but he
yeah, he's talking about sending his kids there. I think he's got a great idea.
All right, let's get it though. Fender says the fact that folks took to the streets and cut up so much they brought Congress to their knees, literally. It was a wild time. There's a wild time, yo.
Listen, J.K. Rowling is a racist, so we didn't need to mention her. She's wild.
Some of those people on that list wasn't friendly to black people at all. That list we did, there was some very unfriendly people to black folks on that fucking list.
Yeah, we were just trying to paint a picture.
No, I don't know of any publicly that were as crazy as she was. But correct me if I'm wrong.
I ain't correcting you. I'm just saying she wasn't the only one.
You think Henry Ford?
I think they all are, but that's neither here nor there.
Now we having a real conversation, but let's keep it moving.
All right. So to respect the Jigga, they forgot J.K. Rowling's creator of Harry Potter. She was 50 when she touched her first milli and considered a billionaire now.
Good for her.
All right. Marla Gibbs and Alex Haley.
Yeah. Marla Gibbs got her. She was. First of all, Marla Gibbs used to be bad as hell.
227.
But she didn't get her starring role until she was later in life, and so did and Alex Haley. You know, he was a scholar, but he wasn't large until he was, you know, 30s, 40s when that was popping. So those are good names.
Gotcha. And by the way, welcome, Brandon. I think this is the first time I saw you. So welcome. Farida, welcome.
What's really good?
Good evening.
He was
Good evening
bankrupt.
to you. Good evening to you, madam.
Good evening.
All right. K. Diggy, salutations and welcomes. Thunder says Pulp Fiction is a great movie, and guess what? They actually do call the quarter pounder with cheese the Royale with cheese. I've seen it with my own eyes. Okay, I didn't know that. I haven't been to Paris yet, but okay. Ray says a legend. That's who she is. A legend.
Oh, and I was talking about, you know.
Oh yeah, I didn't look that up yet. I got to figure out who the hell that is. Let me.
I was just telling people that got success, got a little money in their 30s. I was just putting it out there. That's all. But you know,
SKIN Diamond.
Kamari
be on his Googles, bro.
Listen, man, we gotta stay informed, brother.
We don't gotta stay informed. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Raylan Joy. That's her real name. Okay.
Love me some Skin Diamond with the Cassie cut. Got to throw Misty Stone in there too. Jamil says that. And Dre, what does Dre say?
Diamond Jackson over Skin Diamond.
Damn. I don't know.
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Who's Diamond Jackson? Who's Diamond Jackson?
I don't know who any of these people are. I'm just, I'm here.
Me either. I don't either.
I'm just here for the ride, man.
But Jim, how you gonna say you neither when you brought Skin Diamond up?
No, I was bringing up adding names. Remember, we were talking about names that weren't on the list. I was just bringing up names that weren't on the list. That's all.
I don't know who any of these people are.
Shelby, man. Shelby, my fellow trader. Shelby is in the Village Traders as well.
What's really good?
What up, Shelby? What's popping?
Oh, I got my lick back on Spy this week too. So shout out to Spy for having to bend the knee and give me my bread. Thunder Kamara, when we get to talking about building economic power, they start jiggling wires and all of a sudden communication is done. Yeah.
COINTELPRO.
They said Kamara.
They said maybe they said Vinny Johnson played for the Pistons. That's the player that was cooking the business. Yeah, Vinny got the car.
Yeah, he actually went to Junior Bridgman and was like interning with him over his summer.
Shout out to microwave Vinny Johnson. Vinny Johnson used to go crazy off the pond, looking like Mumble.
Okay,
right, so
I do know who Diamond Jackson is. I do know who she is now.
Oh, do you now?
Do
you now?
I do.
Oh, do you? Okay.
I do.
I don't know who any of these wonderful people are.
Me either. I'm with you, Core. All right, so Jamil says Junior Bridgman has ownership in the Bucks too. So that's a full circle moment. He got, he started there, and it is what it is.
Started from the bottom.
He also owns Ebony and Jet now.
So they brought from the Johnson estate.
So that was them that bought it.
Young Tia Kemp, yeah. So that's who it was when 50 was sharing Tia Kemp her adult pictures and got sued for it.
Oh wow!
And said,
listen, why'd you speed over that?
Well, yeah, because we're late to it. So Don says Nate didn't start his car dealership until he was 43. we can't go stop, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's right there. You can play it now, Kamar. Me and you two we beefing right now, so they can't do no more.
The great.
No, well, listen, I want my YouTube chicken, sir.
I listen. I know you still monetize. They ain't come at you.
I got two babies going to college.
They ain't clap at you yet.
It's coming. It's coming.
You clap at me, I'm clapping right back at you. In the words of my beat. When starting late, don't start with the end in mind. It will be overwhelming, and you will quit. Don't look at I gotta get to $1 million. Look at I gotta save $100 this month. There we go, baby steps.
What's going on, Pastor Eubanks? What's going on, good brother?
We say,
What up,
man,
Pastor?
stack stats.
Oh, by the way, welcome, Pastor. All righty. All right, what we got going next?
He says,
Big Famo. What up, what up?
Because Robert Smith is a snitch?
Well, he's actually deeper than that. Like, this dude constructed he did a lot of shit. I'll just leave it at that.
We talking about the billionaire Robert Smith?
Yes. Yeah.
We snitching on. I'm out the loop with that one.
There's other white billionaire that put him on, but he actually wound up dying, and then the case died.
Oh, I didn't hear about this.
One of the biggest cases of tax fraud ever.
Oh, it's no wonder you know it. Isn't it? Once the word tax comes up,
that's my job.
He's like Batman. He hear the word tax and he just like shows up. It's like, you know, they put the tax light, in the sky, and all you see is the beard pull up, like, because, you know.
I'm starting to feel some hate around here.
He like a tax hero.
Wow, man.
That's my dog, Chaos.
Tax man. Tax man.
All right,
I'm sorry, y'all.
All right. Pastor says you eat elephant one bite at a time. And even if you don't finish the elephant, at least you're eating.
Yeah. Shoot for the moon. If you miss, you land amongst the stars.
Well, I mean, Officer Roberts.
I mean,
I'm just, you know, I think stealing a man's whole name and then going to court and stealing his name, like, that's crazy.
And it's funny, Rick Ross talks about that, right? Because he's cool with Freeway and who else uses Freeway and somebody else.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm cool with them because they show me respect. He's like, Ross just flagrant with it. So I get it. I get it.
So listen, man, couldn't be me.
Thunder says Obsession will always be number one in my books. What's Obsession, man? I don't know that one either. Come on, y'all gotta help me out.
I'm lost.
All right, Jigga says Kamari must have missed out on the West Coast production. let me Google West Coast production. Wait.
You don't know the West Coast production wave? Yo, listen. They had the 90s on a lot.
The 90s?
Yeah, you see a screen went black again, right?
Yeah. As soon as he said that, his screen went dark again. Listen, I think you need to leave. Your Google search joint gonna be wild as hell, bro.
Oh my God, your search is gonna be disgusting, dog.
Yo, you're gonna need to put your computer in incognito mode before you
because the West Coast production wave, dog, they went crazy. They had a run. Their run was like, I don't know who to compare it to, like maybe Cash Money.
Allegedly, because I don't know who these people are. But yeah, they had a run, bro.
Yeah,
really?
Dog. Their run was like
allegedly they had a nice run.
It was like the New England Patriots, dog. They went on a championship run that was kind of like, you know.
Okay, all right. Well, let's look at this.
Say, you don't don't Google them without putting your joint in incognito mode.
That's all good. I don't care about none of that.
All right, man. Listen, your Google search history, bro, is gonna be wild.
Yeah, you looking at Diamond Jackson, Skin Diamond, West Coast Productions.
It's all for research purposes. It's all for
research purposes, but it doesn't stop your algo from going nuts, bro.
It's all good. It's all good. Check this out.
Yo, the ad you about to get gonna be crazy.
If we're telling the story of black,
that's a great point, though, Jamil. He definitely missed that.
You cannot tell the story of black cinema or film without West Coast production.
And he is not lying.
Am I right or wrong, though? You cannot tell the story of black film without West Coast Productions. Let me tell you something. West Coast Productions is got to be one of the greatest dynasties we've ever seen.
Dynasty?
Yo,
how many rings does West Coast production have? Let's be real. And then they got legends. You can't tell the story of film without Marcus, without Lex, without fake Lloyd Banks. Come on, let's call a spade, y'all. If we're talking about black cinema, how can you leave out West Coast Productions?
what West Coast Productions has literally saved the black community over and over. Probably the white community. Let's be real. They like West Coast Productions. Now, some of y'all probably watch this and y'all like, well, who is West Coast Productions? Don't play with me. You know exactly who West Coast Productions is.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Oh, I don't know. You know.
I don't know.
You know, and your pastor knows too. But you can't tell the story of black cinema without West Coast Productions. We need to give them their flowers. We need to give them their flowers.
Pink, I ain't mad at homeboy.
Give them their flowers.
Oh, wait a minute. Pink and Cherokee West Coast Productions.
They all came from there, dog. Every name you know came from
high
West Coast
quality
Productions,
content they raised a generation. I learned a lot in cinema and film from West Coast Productions. Let's okay.
Dog,
okay.
The West Coast Productions
y'all don't want to give them
Bill Walsh.
But you can't tell the story of film and cinema without West Coast Productions. Some of the greatest movies of all time. I'm gonna go on a limb and say West Coast Productions they at least have 6 rings. At least. I'm willing to go and say they got 10. Listen, West Coast Productions, that team, they are the 1960s Boston Celtics. They are the 1960s Boston Celtics.
A dynasty like no
Tell
other.
me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
Witness a dynasty like no other.
Oh man, this is hilarious.
It would be hilarious if they ain't make so much money.
So listen, they got at least like 5 rings just out of the Booty Talk series, allegedly, if I knew anything about that. But he ain't lying, bro. Like their tree is like Bill Walsh. But I don't know how we got to talk about West Coast Productions. We talking about the topic. It's a nice topic.
It's never too late. I mean, maybe you could start.
It's never too late. It's never too late.
You could start your own production studio. It's never too late. LaSound, welcome. Dre hitting the pause. All right, Thunder says, Kamari, it wasn't me this time. I didn't say a damn thing about Nate.
Listen, Nate has to get mentioned at least once in the show. Like Nate is part of the show at this point, dog. Nate is the fourth host.
No, Nate is not the fourth host. Dr. Umar can be the fourth host. Fuck Nate, man. Y'all killing me with this Nate shit, man. All right, LaSound.
What do you say?
Correct.
It's funny. I was listening to Larry June and Alchemist and 2 Chainz. And 2 Chainz got a lot about that, like how he moves. He's like, everything's slow and steady. I don't even care about moving fast. By the way, that album is fire.
All right, so Pablo says that money he gave to Morehouse wasn't just a gift. He did that so he wouldn't go to jail without any bail. So yes, that is correct.
Oh, I'm learning a lot about Robert Smith tonight. I know Robert Smith.
It was a whole scam.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I didn't know Robert Smith was out here, working for Rock Nation.
That was a sub against me, y'all, but just let it fly.
It wasn't though.
All right, Dark Man Jeff. I'm not exactly starting from zero. Luckily, I've been working in the state government. I have years invested in the state pension fund. Nice. But I definitely want to diversify the funds just in case. All right, well, you are in the right place, brother. Welcome.
Hey, man, Jeff, if you're not already joined the village, you can go to join the village by going to blackwealthrebels.com. That's all we talk about is black wealth, building money. And we talk about things such as West Coast Productions, who, by the way, Ray Gunn is exactly right. That is also a great analogy. They had a mixtape Wheezy run. Yes, they did. Their run was crazy.
The drama series?
Crazy. Who's your favorite DJ drama? What's your favorite Gangsta Girls, by the way?
It's the one he did with Currency, with a cachette, money, with a cat. I can't think of the name of it though. My
favorite joint, and it's a low key joint that no one ever mentions. Though he did a joint with Dead Prez. That joint is fire.
Wayne did it. Or are you talking
No, I said DJ Gangsta Grills. Yeah,
I know, but I was still stuck on Wayne because Wayne did a whole bunch with drama. Okay,
no, I didn't. Gangsta Grills is Drama's brand.
Yeah, I know.
Shout out to DJ Drama. He's also another Central guy, but I digress. But the one he did with Dead Prez, because first of all, who would think that Dead Prez would do something with it? And when that,
I didn't know. I gotta look that up.
Yes, look it up. It's fire. That's my favorite joint. So
but I wouldn't be surprised if they would do something with drama. I mean, they did something with Jay, so I see it.
No, I get that, but I'm saying sometimes those missions, the people that quote unquote conscious, although they're more revolutionary than conscious, when they mix with the quote unquote mainstream pop, sometimes those collaborations give you the best art. But Don said that a run like MJ in the 90s, yes, that is West Coast Productions, dog. They can only be compared to those things. Hey, Cookie.
What up, Cookie? Welcome.
Speaking of businesses, because West Coast Production is a Black-owned business story. We may have to do a short documentary for our YouTube channel on West Coast.
Well, I gotta be short.
They got to go behind the wall, bro.
I gotta do some research. I'm gonna write a whole documentary. I'm gonna write a whole. I'm gonna go full FD signifier and talk about West Coast Productions for y'all. But speaking of Black-owned businesses, right? I told Kamari the other day my anniversary was the 10th of February, and my wife got me a gift, which was a dope gift. It's a Black-owned fragrance company that makes men's cologne, right? Have you ever heard of this, Kamari? It's called Ovation.
I have not. I have not.
Yo, why is Colton 12 Pro on your?
Yo, they keep blacking out Kamari's screen, dog. I'm telling you, man. Like, he trying to free our girls and bring the soldiers home or doing something. He got the straight, But Kamari, Google Ovation Fragrance. It's a Black-owned company. You know what I'm saying? So, she knows that's my thing, so she found that for me. And if I'm being completely honest with you, I haven't used it yet. I'll probably use it tomorrow because I can't tell you whether it's good or not. But I was excited because it was a Black-owned fragrance company. I still get excited. It sounds sad. It's actually sad when I think about it. But in 2025, to this day, as our brother would say, to this day, when I find Black-owned companies in spaces that we're not traditionally in, right? So finding a new Black-owned restaurant, that happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? Finding a Black beauty shop, that happens all the time. But when I find stuff like a Black-owned fragrance company, a Black-owned company that what's another one I found? A Black-owned comic company that makes comics, like a Black-owned pizza shop specifically. I know I say food, but pizza shop specifically. Those are the kind of things that are still, Anyway, so let's get back to the comments because I don't know what happened to Kamari. I think COINTELPRO got him. I'm going back to the comments. Don says that Kamari's he said his Amazon ads about to be crazy. Yeah, his ads are gonna be wild. His ads are gonna be when he goes to his Facebook page. I can imagine what pops up in between people's posts. It's gonna be nuts. This man talking about West Coast Productions like it was Rockefeller Records. Hey, Dark Man Jeff. I will make the argument. I'll make the argument they had a better run than Rockefeller. They had a better run than Rockefeller.
It ain't no argument for me. That run was way better than Rockefeller run.
Yeah, they had a better run. And they got more legends that come out of that run than Rockefeller. I ain't gonna lie to you. Woodburn Production. All right, so let me see. West Coast Production got me through some hard times. I would make the argument.
I ain't mad at that.
I can't back this up with data, but I'll say that there were more hand babies lost to West Coast Productions than anything else in the history of the country. So I don't have any data to
did you just say hand babies? Jim is rolling tonight. He just said hand babies, yo.
That's a lot of fake Lloyd Banks. It's funny because everybody knows exactly who he's talking about when he says fake Lloyd Banks. He's talking about Brian. I'm not going to say his last name. He's talking about Brian, though. All right, so Jamil said he was in his mid-30s, but Don Barton from Ecorse Detroit ran it up to $100 million when he sold Barton Cablevision to Comcast and became the first Black casino owner. That's an amazing story. I don't know about that story. So something I got to do some research on. I love when y'all bring this stuff I got to do some research on. He named all the greats. All the greats came out of that organization, man. That organization, dog. Whoever ran West Coast Productions, they was like Howie Roseman out that jar, man. They knew how to spot talent, man. They knew how to spot talent.
They was spot on.
Don Barton is also the father of the modern day electronic voting booth. Didn't know that either. All right, Jamil. Does any books exist about this Don Barton character? Or, I got to find it online. I'm giving them their flowers, says Thunder. Kamar, you okay, good brother?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on over here. I'm having like a whole blackout, like an EMP launch or something.
Yeah, man. Dre is laughing. So Who is West Coast Productions? I guess that one Pat got past me in my time outside. Pass know you were there. Yeah, you know it. He said what the guy said on there. The guy said, "And your pastor know." All right, so who's the creator of West Coast Productions? How much TikTok? So yeah, I gotta find out who that video was that Kamari found too. Rockefeller.
So that boy is a Eagles fan. He be doing
That's Clint Coley. He's a comedian.
Yeah, Clint Coley. Yeah, that's his name.
Okay, Larry June is a welcome addition to rap music. Larry June, what I like about Larry June, and I've been listening to Larry June for the last couple of years. I got put on Larry June. I ain't gonna lie to you, but was somebody on Twitter was like, "Nah, you gotta listen to Larry June. You like that get money talk. Listen to Larry June." What I like about Larry June is Larry June legit be in his own world, right? He be in his own world, doing his own thing, not paying attention to nothing. But I also think that Larry June is full of shit. I'm gonna tell you why, right? Larry June was just on the Breakfast Club, right? And it was him, 2 Chainz and Alchemist, and they were talking about Kendrick mentioning 2 Chainz in the Not Like Us song. And Larry June, all right, and this is no disrespect to Larry June, because I think Larry June is one of my favorite artists right now. He got nerve to get up there and say, "I haven't heard the full Not Like Us song." He's like, "I didn't know even Smith said anything about 2 Chainz. I never heard that verse." And everybody look, even you got to watch the video, because even Alchemist gives him a side look like, "Man, how do you not hear that song at this point?" That's one thing to be in your own bubble. But you taking it a bit too far, dog. You taking it a bit too far if you haven't heard the whole song.
You know what's funny? I believe them because my life look like that sometimes. Like people be talking about stuff, and I'm like, damn, I don't even know what they talking about. I get it, Corey,
but it's some stuff. I get that. And for the most part, I believe him when he's being in his own world. But that's a little wild. Anyway, especially for someone who's a rapper too. That's the other part about it. You are in this space, so that's the other part.
Yeah, I'll be having dedication to Google stuff and keep up.
Dedication too. Both Don Barton and LeVan Hawkins were brief personal mentors to me. LeVan allowed me to set up his entire company on prepaid legal group. Was that before or after LeVan was scamming? Because LeVan got caught up in Philly for running the play.
Crazy in Philly.
LeVan came to Philly and was running all the backdoor plays. Pause. So I don't know if he learned that from you, Jamil, but by the way, Kamar, did you hear what I said about the gift that my wife gave me?
Yeah, the cologne. Yeah,
I want you to pull it up because I wanted to shout those brothers out because I didn't know it was a black-owned fragrance company, but now I'm learning that.
What's it called?
It's called Ovation.
Ovation.
Yeah, Ovation. And the gentleman who founded it is a gentleman named Sean Crenshaw. So Big Patmo says that Chris Collins is another black-owned fragrance company. Never heard of them either. Hey, listen, man, I'm from Philly. Like when we talk about black-owned fragrance companies, we get the oils off the Aki from on the Deuce.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Those are the only black-owned fragrance. I know if the Aki's on the Deuce, they give you a little oils. You know what I'm saying?
Right there on B&E. Right there at B&E.
Everybody was rocking for a minute. The Blue John. What was it called?
Blue Nile.
Blue Nile.
Blue Nile was one. And there was another one that came after Blue Nile. Blue Nile had the whole hood in the frenzy for a minute. And it was one that came after that too. But shout out to all the Akis with the oils. But
sure.
That's it. Like
Ovation for Men.
Ovation for Men is a men's fragrance. Is a black-owned company. If you go to the about, it gives you the story about the.
If I can tell no lies, I still have some of the Aki stuff.
Yeah, so those are the gentlemen right there that put the company together, and their whole thing is high quality cologne for men, and so again, I was telling everybody.
Who else does this? And Anthony's wife.
Okay.
The realtor. Because I still got the oil.
Yeah. She gave me some stuff. We was at the event. I got some stuff from her too. Yeah, but my wife always knows I'm looking for black-owned companies that like aren't in the traditional spaces. So she found this for me. So I thought it was dope. So I wanted to share the brother's story because I'll tell y'all how it smells next show because I'm gonna put some on tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. So
I'm gonna say we gotta take these.
Look, Chris Collins. That's the.
We gotta take these fragrances on a run like we took Issey Miyake and
Yeah, all the other ones we bigged up. What was the other one? We bigged up all them Johns, dog.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's so many of them.
Remember back in the day. Remember Jupe. Remember Jupe had the hood frenzy for a minute too.
Jupe and Issey Miyake.
Issey Miyake. Go to the old head John. Drakkar.
Yeah.
Drakkar Noir.
Way back.
Yeah, but anyway, Chris Collins, I gotta look that up because I haven't heard of that either. What happened with Tally and Twine, the Black Watch
Nothing
Company?
happened to them. They're still out there getting.
You know what?
I think they still.
Yeah, they still around. I've been meaning to buy a watch from them for a minute. I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna go ahead and make that happen.
And by the way, Don has a theory that Kamari's screen wasn't really blacking out. Is that Kamari was busy doing something else, and that's why the screen kept going back. That Kamari was out the West catalog, so that's why the screen kept going back. So you know, that's Don's theory. You know what I'm saying? Kamari left to grab the cake.
Yo, wow. Oh, wow.
Nigga is wild.
Hey, yo, they cooking Kamari.
Hey, yo.
There's the love. Jesus.
Hey, yo.
West Coast Production is the Yankees, dog. The Yankees. There's a black-owned ice cream company called, I'm not saying that. They have a flavor that I haven't had since I was in New Orleans, and that's sweet potato ice cream. You haven't looked to your ass off.
Yo, I'm not going to make it to the
That's the
man. Like, what's that
Oh,
about?
God, yo.
Oh, you know what?
Oh,
They
God.
they got them on DoorDash.
Oh, God, yo. Oh, I'm not going to make it
Yeah,
to the show.
it's black and female on.
Yeah, they just got highlighted. They did a whole thing with them.
He said, I'm not saying that name.
All right.
Yo,
Let's see what else we got here.
Oh,
What
God. We got to make that the
Oh, yeah. So that's it.
for the giveaway. We got to make that today for the giveaway.
Creamalicious pause. Pause. All right, so Ovation Sport for Men by Sean Crenshaw. That is it. I work with my buddy's agency. We did a photo shoot for him, Small World. Oh, that's dope.
Are we even doing a giveaway today?
Yes, we are. Don't forget it. We are doing a giveaway. Once we get to these comments, we're gonna do our giveaway, man. Because I'm sorry, we have fun on Fridays, man. So shout out to let's see, that's dope.
At my expense.
I am literally over here crying right there.
Miami City, we need to be there.
What up, Erica?
Round up the place. When is that, Eric? Erica, by the way, when is that?
Yeah, we can put that on our calendar. Oh, God.
Yeah. Black House Brand is our agency in ATL. Okay. All right. Here we go. We got, you got look y'all.
Yo, I ain't laughed this hard in a long time, bro.
Is Kamari peeping out the window with the K? The lights keep going down.
What K is he talking about, though?
With the K or the KY?
No, Larry June smoke like a chimney.
Oh, man.
All right, what else you got here? You see 2 Chainz get yeah. Al aside because Al said the new Mobb Deep album coming. 2 Chainz is looking like, yeah, man.
Oh,
yeah, man. West Coast Production Yankees. Hey, listen, man. Larry June, West Coast Productions, Colonel Sanders. This is how our Fridays be, man. I need to step it up on the colognes. I just hollered at the Jamaican brothers selling the incense and bootleg stuff at the mall. I told you we from Philly. We go to the Aki's on Broadnary. You know what I'm saying? And we get the blue. We get the blue now, man. Yeah, Charlie and Twine is still around. That's the kind of stuff I love, though. Black on watch company, black on fragrance, the stuff that's just like the non-traditional.
That's like 14th watch that I've been meaning to get for a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and get it. Charlie and Twine, that is.
Yo, I'd be out of the loop. He said they just got finished celebrating Black Fragrance Week. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I missed that whole thing.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Gotta look that up.
All right, what does it say here? I don't want Kamari to get a side out. Tariq Nasheed used to have the Risque Elite cologne that he used to sell on Valentine's Day Macish package back around 2000. Kamari has a theory about Tariq Nasheed that we will share in the village. We're not going to share it on the public airway. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed. I got one of his bodies of work right here. I was trying to get Kamari to do a review of this documentary here.
That's terrible.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to we said this. You said this was?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No, listen. All art is subjective. I don't get mad at you. You know.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you feel. That's how you feel. Anyway, listen, man. Although there's a lot of craziness in there, I support the whole Hidden Colors movement. We could do a whole show on that because I know people got problems with it, but
he brought people.
Those movies allow me to have conversations with people about certain topics.
Yep.
Yeah, what Corey was saying. Yep.
I look at
so
it's
like almost like Robin
Hood. I look at him like I look at Robin.
Is it the same thing again?
What? Oh God. Go ahead, rock out though. Rock out, y'all rock. Go ahead. What else?
You don't see the analogy. You don't see the analogy though. You don't see the analogy. You don't see the analogy, Kamar. That's what I'm asking.
Go ahead. Keep going.
All right. So Dr. Jeff said, good fight for thought. Playing the pause game. This is gold. I'm definitely tapped in. Darkman Jeff, I appreciate it. You're a part of the village. I mean, we ain't for everybody, right? You know, because this is how we talk. We love talking fight. Black-owned businesses, and Corey's ridiculous music conversation. So you know that's what we about, though.
Whoa! There's nothing ridiculous about Robert Nestor. Easy, young Jeezy.
The slander.
Hold up. There's also a black-owned body armor company called Thick Skin. All right, I want to look this up, but that name sounds like I don't know what's going to be on my search history. We're going to have Kamari.
It sounds like somebody from West Coast.
Kamari's search history is already in the
I'm searching for it already.
Yeah, Kamari's search history is already in the garbage. So look this up, Kamari, because it's like
I'm trying to keep my search history.
It's like a black. Yeah, this might be a black.
I don't know why you acting like you don't have a crazy search history. You know,
this might be a lubricant.
You know all the.
I know what?
You know all the SWs. All of them.
I support black creatives. I support black creatives across the board. Doesn't matter what they create.
Right. Gotcha.
I'll pass him to he ain't fooling me. All right, so again, there's context to that. Kamari has an opinion.
No, ain't no context.
Kamari has an opinion of him that I think.
I don't have an opinion. I have facts.
No.
Go ahead.
No, all me and Corey were saying is that documentary series.
Right.
A lot of folks. I mean, you got to. Sometimes you got to get people. However, you got. And I know a lot of people who started there, and now their journey is somewhere else because that brought them in. We were fortunate to be raised in environments that kind of put us in the right path in terms of our black. But sometimes I forget that everybody didn't have that.
I got it.
The hell is this?
That's the fiction.
Okay.
I believe that's what they were referring to.
Uh-oh.
It's that black.
Okay,
black,
they make real body.
Yeah, they make real body armor.
Oh, okay.
Get your mind out the gutter. Get your mind.
Not that I need and that name sounds like it's directly from West Coast Productions, bro.
It definitely does. I wasn't putting that in my search history, but you know what though? This is out of the box thinking, out of the box black owned company, which I always love. I mean, I don't need their product, and hopefully I won't need their product, but you know, it's still dope. It's dope to see.
Here's
another one. A black-owned wine company called the Bride Sisters. Are you familiar with them, Kamari?
I've had them. They make good stuff. Good stuff.
Okay. All right. Thick skin and hand babies.
Jill been wilding tonight, man.
Yeah, I mean, our talks be going crazy on Friday. You know that. We be all over the place. It's all love, though. A black-owned, yeah, it definitely does. It definitely does. All right. Black-owned water company. Who heard of them? Tariq, the 125th Street and Sonetta experience. So you got problems with Sonetta too? Come on.
Sonetta did a lot of work, but what about the other pedophile that came out of that? We're not going to talk about that? I'm just saying.
What was the name?
Yeah.
I mean, he was also he also used to be a Black and Nobel too. What's his name? The bull with the where the kufi with the eye attack.
The skinny giant puffy head boy. What's his name?
It don't matter.
That can tell you how much I paid attention to them dudes. I don't know none of them dudes.
Well, that's crazy. That's a dope story, but it's also a sad story. He created a bulletproof backpack to protect, and it just expanded. Listen, outside the box thinking, but it's sad that had to be a thing. Let's see.
Now, who's Michael Nowak?
There. All right, go to the next one.
Now I need to.
That's I think was that the boy's name? His real name? I'm from Cali, but was stationed in Virginia. Blue Nile definitely had the game on lock. Yeah, Blue Nile had the hood in a frenzy. Everybody had to get that Blue Nile. The Akis was making all kinds of paper. The Akis on the Deuce was coming up back then. That's when they started like driving foreigns because that Blue Nile hit the street. It was like Blue Magic. Yeah, that's it. That's his name.
Oh,
that's his name.
Oh.
Keen water is sold here in some places in Atlanta, but you also order online. It's alkaline water. Let's look up Keen water too. Keen water. All right. Yeah, Chatworth, Georgia. There's a Georgia company. All right. Didn't know about them either. Add them to the list.
Oh, that's polite real name.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Keen water shoes?
Yep.
Order and beach shoes.
Big Patmo said he got convicted and still got supporters. Man, listen, man. Sometimes it bees like that. We got folks that be scamming, got caught scamming, and still got people that support them. So
they still have an R. Kelly rally. So free R. Kelly. We live in interesting times. That's all I'm going to say. But if you do your history, as Jimmy likes to say, do the knowledge. If you go back and you do research, there's always been scammers who've been people that we have celebrated. And I'm not even talking about the people that have been, it's known that they've been set up. There have been several others who were known scammers. Prominent folks.
Man, I can name you 10 off the top.
Hey man, listen, that's the way it is, man. And I'm not saying free R. Kelly at all. Keep R. Kelly where he is, but he still made TP too. So I'm only saying that to say because he made the art, I could see that some people going like some people can't let go. They can't separate the art from the person. So
I mean, they want someone with the art from the person with Bill Cosby. And I mean, he's more worthy than others. He's done more than others. But let me shut up before
I'll tell you this. You don't have any heroes that you never know who people are until you know who people are. And that sounds weird, but the reason why I don't celebrate people very much that I don't know is because I don't know them, right? People be out here doing absolute madness. But there's a dichotomy in people, right? There are some people who are both things. Like there are people who are geniuses and sociopaths. There are people who are geniuses and pedophiles. There are people who are geniuses and you know what I mean? Like there's a wide dichotomy of people out there. Like, so we gotta be careful because I tell you, like, there's a lot of people that y'all celebrate. You read their history, you be like, man, this person was a piece of shit.
Yep, that is a fact. All right, Don, what did Roland do?
All right, let's get to
I'll be right back, y'all.
I like taking this as the giveaway week, bro.
All right, Jimmy.
Damn, Jimmy just cut out.
No, he's switching. All right, Erica for president, Kamari for secretary of treasury. I don't want neither one of them. But thank you, though, and appreciate the super chat. But yes, Erica for president. I just saw her talking about buying land in New York. It's like, damn,
okay.
It could be everywhere. It could be everywhere.
There we go.
All right, Noah Young Pharaoh, Ali Muhammad. I don't even know what this is. This guy Tarifi Bey, yeah, he's yeah.
Would you say he's yeah?
Nah, just yeah. A lot of interesting people have come out of Sinetta.
Yep. Pause.
God.
Pause. Anyway, let's go to the giveaway. That has been absolute chaos.
So what is the hashtag? Corey, you had one earlier. He might have.
I'm down with cream malicious because I think that is just the most
That's
hilarious word.
two people gonna spell that wrong, man. Let's make it simple, man. Let's do hashtag WCP.
You trying to say how people can't read and spell?
Hashtag WCP. So look, Jamil said the same thing I said. Hashtag WCP. We paying homage to one of the greatest runs in the history of entertainment.
I'm down with that.
All right. So, by the way, for those that are here for the first time and are not familiar with our Bitcoin giveaway, what you have to do is tell us that you're still here. If you are the winner, then you send an email. All right. You send an email. Let me show you where to send this email at. You send the email to blackwealthrebels@gmail.com. That is blackwealthrebels@gmail.com. In the subject, put Bitcoin giveaway. And I want you to send
y'all nasty. Everybody in the hashtag WCP. They all nasty.
I mean, according to our search history, only one of us up here is a 69 guy. That's Kamari right now. Search history crazy.
Your search history is absolute garbito right now.
Because I look up stuff that you bring up, Jimmy.
Listen, man, I hope Sin got her own laptop in the crib, dog.
I hope she don't gotta use daddy's laptop to do homework or nothing. Search history is gonna be absolute trash.
All right, the people are
send an email to blackwealthrebels@gmail.com and then search in the subject line, put Bitcoin giveaway. Send your Lightning address. How do you do that, right? If you're on Cash App, you go to the bottom left of the screen where you see where your money is, or it's going to be the sign of a bank if you don't have any money on your Cash App. Hit that button. Then it'll open up your Cash App and you'll see everything from your cash to your stocks if you have any of those. You can hit Bitcoin. Once you hit Bitcoin, you'll see 3 tabs: buy, sell, and an up arrow and down arrow. Hit the up arrow, down arrow button, and then it'll say Bitcoin Network, Lightning Network. Copy your Lightning Network invoice and then send that to me in an email at blackwealthrebels@gmail.com. And via the Lightning Network, I will send you over your Satoshis. As an aside, the Bitcoin class that I've been talking about for a minute. What up, JT? Salute. The Bitcoin class I've been talking about in a minute. I want to do it the second week of March. I want to do it the week following our event. So if our event is on the 8th, either the 15th or one of those days before then. But I think everybody said they'd rather have it on a weekend. So I'm going to put a poll out to the village and see weekend or weekday. Yeah, that was a full stop thing when Kamari said that. Yeah, so it'll be that week. It'll be the week right after our event. What'd you say, Kamari?
30.
Hey, listen, man. It's very simple.
Like, damn, Kamari.
Anybody wants to join the Bitcoin giveaway? Hashtag WCP.
Faridi's even in on this.
Listen, man. It's a black-owned business, man. You can't just pick the black-owned businesses you want to support. We gotta support all our people, man.
I disagree. I disagree with that statement, but I don't disagree with supporting them.
Well, in totality, that's a bad statement, right? Because you don't want to disagree with someone that's doing something that's harmful to the community. So you're right. Overall, we can't say that.
Pretty soon, Jimmy will have us featuring all the SWs.
Whoa!
I love all the girls, baby.
Whoa!
Why are you blaming me for this, though?
I'll tell you this.
Because you always bring them up. Who said Skin Diamond?
No. A lot of times, but let me ask you a question, though, right? Has there been any name that I've ever mentioned where anybody in the audience doesn't know who I'm talking about?
Listen, all y'all smart guys.
I
You
tell
got-
you,
It's not about that. It's not about that.
the great majority of my late teens and mid 20s
Corey, we don't hear the story, man.
in dark places with
Your
lots
wife's
of people,
Your wife's
in
here.
dark places with scantily clad women, bro. So I'm just saying.
I'm trying to protect the families here, y'all.
Protect what family? My wife know my whole history, bro.
Did Jimmy change his name to S? Oh my God! Shout out to WCP. All right.
Yo.
All right, JT. Are you going to make a coin now called WCP?
West Coast Production coin for JT. If you don't know what we're talking about, because you came a little bit late, we were paying homage to one of the biggest and best Black-owned media companies to ever exist, which is known as West Coast Productions.
All y'all smart gods. It's cool though.
Listen, man, you call it smut, and a lot of people.
God, 69 God.
Listen, man, you call it whatever you want. I just tell you like this: it's probably the second or third biggest business in the whole country.
No, it's probably the first.
No, the military-industrial complex got it beat.
That ain't a business. That's a scam.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's a business.
Those are the thoughts of those two gentlemen. I want nothing to do with that conversation. Leave me out of it.
Don't send nobody for you, Jim.
I don't want no missiles coming to my neighborhood. Thunder says, Corey, you've been overseas too, bro. I bet you got some stories for days.
I say nothing, man.
Ready to tell.
Listen, I told you my life.
Blue now equals blue magic. Facts. Blue now had the streets in a choke. In 2025, there are more SWs out here that you know.
Listen, the SWs are taking over social media. Like they
stories. Social media 15 years ago. Where you been at?
Nah, like
where you been at, bro?
It's wild out here now.
No, now they flagrant with it, especially on Twitter. On Twitter, they're flagrant with it. You'll put up a post like, "Yo, look at this amazing meal I had." The next thing you know, you got boobs all in your comment section.
And I got in TikTok. I never even opened an account, so I don't know.
But when you do open an account, just hashtag 403.
No, I will not.
Hold up, he calling us a 69 guy. You hear what he just said?
Yeah,
he told you how to get to it on TikTok. What are we talking about? Side note: if you want to know where all the action is, right? And this is no shots at my brother because I love my brother to death. But go to Twitter, go to Don's page, and look at who Don follows, and that's how you know what's going on in that world. But I digress. Anyway, WCP is the hashtag for the giveaway. You have to let us know you're still here. If you are the winner, send an email. Don't forget to send an email. You know what I'm saying? And you send that email to blackwealthrebels@gmail.com. Subject Bitcoin giveaway with your Lightning invoice, and you will get paid this evening. This evening. So, with that being said,
now with that being said, we've had about 30, 40 people in there. I only see like 4 or 5 likes, y'all. You know, share some love. Do us a favor.
Yeah. Also, man, we gotta talk about March 8th. Kamari, I know we ain't done with the flyer, but can we share like our working flyer, like to show people what's going on?
You got it?
No, I don't.
I can't get to it.
That's what she said.
Easy.
Pause.
Thunder says Paris, France was wild. Lefkada, Greece was wild. India and Pakistan, wow. Oh, Thunder got the stories. Thunder got the stories.
I've never been to any of those 3 places. I don't want to see Europe. Like I'm good on Europe. I'm really good on Europe.
Yeah, give us some like, hit the like button, y'all. Don says they are taking over your churches, schools, grocery stores.
Yes, they are.
Yo, Don sound like somebody from MAGA, yo.
I mean,
they taking over. Although he's talking about,
thousands, bro.
All right, man. Come on, you ready to get it popping, man?
Whoa, easy.
Pause that. Oh, first of all, I forgot. Kamari don't like to hit the start button until like I don't know when he's waiting for.
Yo, Paul's dead.
Yo, what you waiting for, beloved?
Man, I'm not feeling this y'all vibe, man. Y'all
What
got.
are you talking about?
Oh,
What are you talking about, Kamar?
just start collecting comments, man. What we doing, man?
Collected them already. I tell you the same thing every week.
I know, but what I'm saying is put it on. But my point is, people are watching. If you put it on the screen, they're more likely to put it in there as opposed to just saying it. Put it on the screen.
If you would stop bumping your gums, you would see it's been on the screen.
No, it wasn't. It just got up.
No, it hasn't. It wasn't on the screen.
It's been up there.
That's why he was yelling at you.
It's been up there for a full 6
Exactly. No, it wasn't.
It was.
In the words of Sir Mix-a-Lot, man, you got to put them on the glass. Oh.
Another classic.
Thunder says Puerto Rico, bro. There's nothing like the Caribbean. I love the Caribbean.
I am a fan.
It's running down the whole Passport Bros destinations.
I don't know nothing about them European and Asian destinations, but I've been to South America, Central America, America.
I didn't know Lisa Ann was from Pennsylvania. That's interesting.
How do you even know who Lisa Ann is? By the way, they got you again, bro.
Yeah, you blacked out again.
I don't know.
Let me go to my alternative browser and do some research on some of these some of the stuff that Jamil.
I don't know what's going on.
Kamari is blacked out again.
Oh, Jamil be into the 6F joints too, huh? All right, man. Come on, you ready to get it popping, bro? Pause.
I was trying before the Passport Bros popped up. My man.
He said he started the whole movement.
See, there you go. There you go, adding that sauce to the pan. All right, you ready? Ready. We only got 14.
Let's go get him.
We only got 14.
That's okay. I mean, there's a good chance that somebody win, though. Like, we got way more than 14 folks watching. Win. Some of y'all don't care about the chicken, and that's fine, though. That means that those that are still that are involved got a better chance of winning. Let's get it.
Can I get in on the drawing?
Huh? Get out of here, Warren.
No.
Get out of here.
If everybody don't want it, why can't I get on?
Get out of here.
No, man. It's for the people, man. It's for the people. Good luck to everybody. Good luck to everybody. And the winner is.
And the winner is.
No,
B. Come on, B. What's going on? He on 2025.
Wow.
It's the new Don Johnson.
What's going on? Hey, yo, Greg, yo. I need next week's lottery numbers, B.
Brothers and sisters.
All right, we gotta do one more. Do one more, Kamari. No, because Greg, you got it, Greg. Send me the email because at least I know Greg know how to send his lightning invoice because he's done it a couple times.
Listen, we need some more likes before we do another round, man. What's going on? Oops, I had the
All right, this is the next one. We're gonna do two winners tonight. Two winners tonight, and the winner is.
And the winner is.
Farida.
All right, there we go. Let's go. Farida got a W too.
Hey, what's the name?
Farida, are you here? Greg told us that he's here.
We're gonna pay Greg out, but Greg got a damn cheat
code. Yeah, Greg, we're gonna cash you out, Greg. Greg, send an email, but Farida, send us an email too. Send an email to blackwealthrebels@gmail.com. Subject says, Bitcoin drawing or Bitcoin winner. Farida is here. Shout out to Farida. And Farida, if you need help getting your Lightning address on Cash App, go to the bottom left, hit where it shows either your money or it shows the little thing of a bank. Let me see what it looks like. Let me see if I can put it on the screen. I got some chicken in this one. Oh, it's like $8 in here. But anyway, on your screen, on the bottom, you'll see like the amount of money you have, right? Hit that button. I'm gonna walk through it while
lunch, man. You gotta get us some lunch, something. He chunky over there.
Then you'll see after you hit that, you'll see where it says savings, money, whatever, Bitcoin stock. Hit Bitcoin. Once you hit Bitcoin, you'll see a couple tabs: buy, sell, and the up and down arrow. The up and down arrow. Whoa, 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 whoa! Greg said he's gonna put 10 of his back in the pot.
Okay.
All right, so let's do a third. All right, now
That's
I gotta take some notes though.
Good.
That means I
Greg,
gotta send Greg 10 instead of 25. But we got another 10 ball.
listen, Greg done hit like 10 out of the last 10 times though. Talk about lucky. This
Listen,
man.
so hold on. We gotta do one more. We gotta do a 10 joint. So
All right.
I'm writing this down. Greg Carita.
All right. If you have
Greg
not put in the hashtag WCP, some old smut stuff Jimmy wanted, go ahead and put in hashtag.
How I get blamed for it? How I get blamed for it?
Brought it up. You brought it up.
I didn't bring up West Coast Productions. Somebody said you missed the run. I was because all the names I have named are come from that tree. So when you didn't know who they were, Jamil says you missed that whole run.
You said Skin Diamond. Ain't she part of the run?
Legend.
Legend. Okay.
Legend.
Never heard of her before.
So Raphael Husband says that the lightning number isn't behind the 2 arrows. When you hit the 2 arrows, it'll say send or receive. Hit receive. Right? Pause. Once you get to the button, it actually will show you a QR code. When you hit that QR code, you'll tap the QR code, say Bitcoin address or Lightning invoice. So once you hit the up and down arrows, hit receive. And Raphael, tell me if you can see what I'm talking about. Hit receive. Then it'll say Bitcoin address or Lightning invoice. What I'm talking about is the actual Lightning invoice. So let me know if you see it. Man, you ain't seeing my comment or something. I didn't see this comment. What Pass say? Pass put some chicken in there too?
Yeah, we ain't see no comments, bro.
I ain't see that in there.
We
Let me
ain't
see
see no
something.
comments.
Reshare
Hold
pass.
up though. I think. Well, real quick. I think Pass may have sent something to the Cash App though. Let me check the Cash App. Let's check the Cash App. See what's popping over here.
With a Cash App, money.
Oh, whoa. Hold up. Wait a minute. Pass sent $100 and said he want to do 2 $50 giveaways.
Oh, hold up, wait a minute. When I bought that Aston Martin,
Yo, Pastor is an absolute legend. Pastor. Listen, he's one pastor I can believe in because I don't believe in a lot of y'all pastors, man. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 spiritual advisors, Antonio Eubanks and Brad Jordan.
I never know Pastor to lie, but I don't believe him when he said he missed the whole West Coast run, bro. I just don't believe it, man. I don't think no man.
You know what? I'm gonna leave it alone because Pass made the donation, so I'm gonna chill. I'm not gonna call him out on that, so I'm gonna chill on that right now. But I didn't see your comment, Pass, but I just saw the Cash App and I saw what it says: 2 for $50 apiece. All right, and JT Coin Rings is giving Pastor his flowers, so shout out to Pass. So Raphael says it's different, at least on mine. Raphael, are you in New York?
Yeah.
Because I heard New York got a different Cash App than everybody else. Because that's what I heard. I don't know where you at, Raphael. All right, so we got to do 3 more giveaways, Kamari. We got to do the $10 joint and we got to do 2 $50 joints. So which one you want to do first?
I need some more likes first, though. I'm about to hold this thing hostage. Where the likes at? Where the likes? All right, let's go.
So Pastor says that he probably did some film studies, but he just didn't realize they were West Coast Productions. I think their best body of work is.
I can understand that statement.
It was an accident.
I could too, because they put out so much content. They had a well-oiled machine back in the day, dog. Allegedly.
It was an accident.
Shout out to my Akis at 11th and Market that may or may not used to carry all their stuff.
Not may or may not. They carried all that shit, bro.
Craziest part about it was the store that had all the joints used to be right across from like the family court. So I'm like, come on.
That's how they got there.
So Jersey, she's in Jersey. All right. So when you do this, Raphael, when you hit, I don't know the Jersey rules, but when you hit, do you see like send or receive? Can you get to that point, Raphael? And by the way, I don't like the fact that Cash App got rid of the ability to send Bitcoin via the cash tag. And I'm pretty sure because they're trying to get more people to use Lightning. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up, wait a minute.
All right, so
So which one you want to do first, Kamar? You want to do the $10 joint first or the 250s?
Let's do Greg, since Greg has been on. This might be some luck, y'all. Greg got that hot hand.
Greg said he want to give $10 back. Do a $10 giveaway, then 250s.
Yes, sir.
All right, do the $10 giveaway. Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Let your Raymond let it burn.
Let's see if I can win this time.
The winner of the $10 giveaway. The winner of the $10 giveaway is
Champ.
Champ. All right, so Champ, you get a dime. You get a dime.
If you won that, you might win the next 5 weeks we got. That's how hot Greg is right now.
Yeah, Greg is on fire. All right, so now let's see. We got two $50 giveaways. This is courtesy of Passer, by the way. Shout out to Passer, man. We always want to make sure we shout out Pass because Passer's always showing us love, man, and supporting the community. So, with that being said, Kamari,
let it rip.
Let's keep it moving. Let's go. Let's go. This is the $50 winner right here.
$50 chicken dinner. JT coins.
JT coin rings.
And
shout out to JT.
Because JT always shows through for us every episode.
Absolutely. And JT is a member of the village, man. So shout out to JT, man. Love to see it. JT, shoot me the email. If you need help getting to your Lightning invoice, let me know. And we got one more $50 winner.
One more.
One more again.
Winner, $50 dinner.
Yes.
I'm surprised you ain't say chicken dinner. The way you said.
I did. Oh.
Ray-Ban with the win. Shout to Ray-Ban. Listen, Ray-Ban always shows love too, man.
Congratulations.
You know what I'm saying? Ray-Ban, are you here? I got your cash tag because you said that's a donation earlier. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, whoa. Pat says, how many people left on the board and didn't win? So when you take Ray-Ban off the board, how many people left, Kamari?
10.
You said after Ray-Ban comes off the board, how many left?
10.
So when you said when send and receive come up as 2 arrows, but your Lightning Network isn't behind. So when you hit receive, what do you see after you hit receive? After you hit receive, what do you see? So, by the way, we want to answer past this question. Remove Ray-Ban from the joint, right? So you got to remove him again.
It does it automatically.
Okay, so how many are left once Ray-Ban comes off?
10.
Okay, I'm making it clear.
10,
Pastor, to answer that question, he got to be disrespectful, man. He's got to be disrespectful.
10, motherfucker, 10.
All right, Pastor. To answer that question, Pastor, there's 10 folks left on the board. But it's a scan code for most people. I'm saying tap the scan code. Let's see. All right. So you hit the button, you hit receive. It's a scan code. When you tap the actual scan code, that's what I said. I said tap the scan code. It should give you 2 addresses. Whoa! $10 each for the remaining folks. Man.
Send them emails in. So we can send that money back out.
All right, so this is what we need. We gotta capture the names of the 10 remaining folks. Kamar, can you pull up those 10 folks? I want to put their name down, so when they send me the email, I know it's real. Pat Mo, when you click on the QR code, does it give you the Lightning address? So LA Sound is one. So LA Sound, send us an email and just put Passer in your joint. So we know you wanted the $10 winners from Passer. Pass, man. Listen, Pass, we love and appreciate you. Pass must have went crazy in the options market this week. Pass and smacked up the options market this week, and he's sharing it with the people.
He show love.
Oh, look,
regardless.
another one. Another JT with a donation says, you know what I'm saying? He said, thanks for pass. Man, pass, we appreciate that. If they don't show up, we will put it back on the kitty to give away at a future date. That's actually what we do. We put the money on the streets.
That money go right back out into the streets.
I know Patmo is here, so I know he's one of the folks that get the $10 joint. Who else is in the list? Kamari. Kamari went black again.
Yeah,
he found the new.
Kamari.
He found a new video to go watch.
Pause.
Ray-Ban claim. Ray-Ban, are you here, Ray-Ban? That's a good point. Ray-Ban, are you here? K. Dickey is one of the 10. I'm trying to get the 10 names down, but Kamari, his screen is black, so I can't see.
You can hear me, can't you?
You can hear you, but your screen black.
All right, so Raphael is here. Raphael says, after you hit receive, it shows the QR code, add amount, and share. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, all right, so you're missing the next step, Raphael. Click on the actual QR code. Jarrell is here. Jarrell is one of the 10. Literally tap on that QR code. So another thing is this though. If y'all, I don't know how many of y'all are actually into this space, but if you have another wallet that you want to send to, we can make that work too. You gotta send me a Bitcoin address. All right. So Jamil is one of the 10. Come on, you still got those the list? You still got the list?
No, I don't have the list.
All right, so if you're one of the 10, put a message in the chat. Right now, I got LaSound, Patmo, K. Dickey, Raphael, Jarrell, Jamil.
I mean, can my name go on the list?
Man, get out of here, Kamari.
No.
Get out of here. No, man. Get out of here.
All right, so Raphael, the Lightning Network address is behind deposit Bitcoin. Get your Bitcoin address. So you may have never set your thing up. Maybe that's why it's not showing up. Because for everybody else, once you hit the QR code, it'll say copy address. It should literally look like this. Let me see.
Show back up.
All right, so if you have not won previously, make sure you send an email to blackwealthrebels@gmail.com and put pass in the subject line.
Ray-Ban, he about to blow that $50 too, man. Pause.
All right, Noble was there too. Noble was there, but Ray-Ban is about to blow the 50 though. No, Ray-Ban ain't here. We might have to spend that 50 again. But Kamari, I don't know if you took the page down already.
It's all good. We'll give it away next week. Don't worry about it. We'll just give it away next week. If he don't show up, we're gonna give it away next week.
I only got 7 names though. It was 10 folks still here. So we missing 3 names. I got LaSound, Patmo, K. Dickey, Raphael, Jarrell, Jamil, and Noble. Who's missing? Is Don still here? Don, you here yet?
Don somewhere.
All right, I mean, you know. So Ray-Ban about to 50 bills, which we're gonna put back. You know what I'm saying? Next week we're gonna get that away next week. And out of that 100 that he said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we still got 30 more of that.
I can go back into the streets next week too.
Everything goes to the streets, but folks gotta be here to get you. You gotta be here to get that chicken.
Greg said, "I'm still here."
All right, yeah, Darkman Jeff.
I'll put the hashtag in. All right, so here we go. Darkman Jeff. I got you, Darkman Jeff.
Send us an email.
All right, Darkman Jeff, I got you. That's another 10. That's 8 folks. That's 8 folks right there.
All right, Anthony just pulled up.
Years old. What's up, Anthony?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don, you still here, Don? I know Don was in the joint, but he ain't here. You know, it is what it is. Only because yesterday is what it was. By the way, one of the greatest written hip-hop songs of all time is called Poet Laureate. It's by Cannabis. But I digress. That's where I got that line from. So Noble already sent this message. He said it from the past, so that's dope. All right, so here's what it is, man. I'm gonna tell y'all the names I have. I need all y'all to send me an email. Greg, I gotta send you 15 bills. Greg already sent the email. For Rita, we gotta send you 25. Send the email. Jeffrey to send an email too. Got that. Big Patmo sent his email. All right, got it. All right, here we go. Champ sent an email. JT Coin sent an email with your lightning address. All the rest of y'all send an email with your lightning address. LaSound, Patmo, K. Diggy, Raphael, Jarrell, Jamil, Noble, and Jeff. And we will get you all paid. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so he says I was right. That's how you get it. All right, so yeah, so when you get to the QR code, tap the QR code. It'll say Bitcoin address and lightning address. Send me your lightning addresses, and I will send you what you got to pay. So what we're going to for next week is out of the $10, it was supposed to be 10 folks. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 20 left of that, and we got a 50 spot. So we're going to do two people for $10 next week, and we're going to do a 50 spot next week, including the 25 we usually give away next week. Next week's going to be dope. I'll pull up next week. Nate was inspired by Hetty Green. Hey, Cookie, were you here too, Cookie? Because I don't see it. I don't see. Was Cookie in the joint? Kamari, do you know?
I'm not sure.
I don't know if she put her name in the joint. But anyway, shout out to everybody who saw my Hetty Green video. It's now available to the public. It was in the village a couple days ago. The video is dope, if I do say so myself. So make sure you check it out. What Hetty Green taught me about Bitcoin. And the Hetty Green book is fire. Yes. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna tell you all the names I got. I'm waiting for the emails. LaSound, Patmo, K. Diggy, Raphael, Jarrell, Jamil, Noble, Darkman, Jeff, JT Coin Rings, Champ, Farida, and Greg are the winners. Ray-Ban missed out, so we're gonna erase this. So shout out to Ray-Ban anyway, but y'all know the rules. Okay, no problem, Cookie. Well, we appreciate you anyway. Thanks for always showing love. You know what I mean? Anyway, we will be. Kamara, you didn't find a flyer yet, did you?
I told you to get it.
I can't. I'm not on. I don't have access to it where I'm at. I'm using my tablet to stream because I got a better thing here. So, I can't pull it up from here.
No, well, I can't get it either.
You know what? Yes, I might. Yes, I might be able to. No, I got you. You know what? I might be able to.
I believe in you.
My technology game. No. My technology game is amazing, and I forgot that I'm on an actual Samsung tablet. Galaxy S10 and whatnot, and I could use my Galaxy S24 Ultra to use Quick Share to send it over there. So if you know, you know. But let me share this real fast.
Yeah, we needed that. Thank you.
All right, so the emails are flooding in, so I appreciate y'all sending the emails. Pastor, thanks again, Pass. We appreciate you, Pass. Nothing but love for Pass. All right, now let me see if it lets me do this now.
Love for Pass.
All right, so it's a picture. We open the picture up.
So how much Bitcoin is that today? Did we give away?
Man, it's a lot. It's a whole hell of a lot. I know that.
We gave away 50. And then Pastor gave away 200. That's 250.
Yeah.
250.
All right, so it's only let me do slide on the tablet. Video file, extra camera. Let me see if I can put it back here, and then you can do it on the boom. Oh, you can't put attachments here. Oh, that's trash. On the chat joint, I tried to send it on the chat. It wouldn't let me put the joint on there, but it is what it is. Kamari went black again.
Kamari,
all right, y'all.
I don't know why this is doing this.
I don't know.
Because you blacker than black. You black.
I have no idea why.
Blackity black. Oh.
Email me the flyer, Jimmy.
Why would I have to email it to you when you just emailed it to me?
Because you can send it to my Gmail email account, and I can get to it.
Okay, so you want it in your Gmail account? Got you.
Yeah, I can't get to the other one.
For those of y'all who don't know, Cat is an army, better yet the Navy.
All right, done. That was done. All right. So with that being said, though. So a couple things before we get out of here. Join the village. For those that are not in the village, if you're already in the village, salute to you. BlackWealthRebels.com is how you do that. BlackWealthRebels.com. I can't find my lightning thing. All right, for reader, here's how you do it. I'm gonna walk you through it again. When you're in Cash App, right? Hit the bottom left screen. that shows where how much money you have in Cash App, or it gives you a little bank. Once you hit that, it'll open it up where it says like your savings, your stock, or your Bitcoin, the different things that you can have in Cash App. Hit Bitcoin. Once you hit Bitcoin, you'll see buy, sell, in an up arrow or down arrow tab. Hit that tab that has an up arrow and a down arrow. Once you hit that, hit receive. Once you hit receive, it should give you a QR code where it says scan to pay, whatever your name is. Click your finger actually on the QR code. It'll say Bitcoin address or Lightning address. Click the Lightning address and send that. So LaSalle says, gotta wait 3 days. Oh, you have to do your thing on that. Well, whenever you're ready, just let me know. Send me the email and you will get taken care of. That is a promise.
My man.
That is a promise. That is a promise. So with that being said, Sunday, I don't know what our class is going to be on Sunday. We give a free class every Sunday. So Sunday morning, 10 a.m., we have our Sunday Finance Church. The NBA All-Star game is not good. The NBA All-Star game has not been good in a while. Like, I don't know what they're going to do to, improve it, but All-Star weekend is trash now. Everything's trash. It's all bad. They gotta like make the dudes like knuckle up and fight or something. Who's the best fighter in that league? I need something to entertain me. Who's so hands, man? Although that boy Isaiah Stewart like knock everybody.
Isaiah Stewart and Draymond Green.
Isaiah Stewart got the whole league shook, dog. When he put his shoulders up, cats don't they don't want no smoke with that boy.
Isaiah Stewart, you gotta put.
I don't know what he did to somebody, but he must have made an example of somebody because the whole league is shook a boy. They know something that we don't know.
LeBron bloody bull, and then he start acting like he wanted to fight Brown.
Yeah, but folks don't want to mess with bull. Anyway, but that's what it is. So Sunday will be a class. We got to figure out what the class is. I don't know what we're going to teach on Sunday. There'll be something around options or stock market. The next episode of Stack Sats will be out next week, Wednesday as well. Wednesday, Friday, we're back here. We got a bunch of giveaways Friday. Right now, on Friday, we got two $10, one $25, and a $50. So that right there means that you got to pull up next Friday. That's then there another $100 we're going to give away. You know what I'm saying? We definitely give it away. We see greatness in the entire Black Wealth Rebel Collective. We appreciate that, Jamil. We definitely appreciate that. We dropped a lot of content this past week. I still got a video we got to drop. I'm waiting for Kamari to send me some information, which he ain't sent me yet, but I digress. Still got a video in the tuck to drop.
That was slander.
Shady.
Am I lying, though? Am I lying? Am I lying?
You shady.
Oh yeah, Dro, that means you definitely got it right. Because the lightning address is definitely a long string of numbers. You know what I'm saying? So that's right. Don't worry about it. Once we get off here, I'm sending them checks, dude. Sats will hit your account this evening. This evening. All right, so Kamari, you going to share the flyer with everybody, man?
Maybe.
All right. Also, what else we got going on, gentlemen? While we wait for Kamari because he's being slow. What else we got going on? Also, if y'all got any family in the Youth Study Center, hopefully you don't, but if you tell them to be on the lookout for us, we'll be there February 26th. So if you got any family in the Youth Study Center, tell them to look out for us. We will be here February 26th. March 8th, we are having an event as the Black Wealth Rebels. We are having an in-live event March 8th in Philadelphia at a Black-owned business. I think at that event, we also have to do a tribute to a West Coast production here as well, because it's only right we pay them tribute in person. So we might pay them tribute in person, but March 8th, the Breakfast Boutique, the Breakfast Boutique, March 8th. We are having a live event. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully Kamari will be there. He won't be black like his screen right now. Kamari, I sent you the email. Here we go. Where you at, bro?
I don't know what's going on.
Why are you showing us the whole? See, I don't know what he's been searching, but now he got flowers on his screen. What's going on, beloved?
Oh, here we go. I don't know what's going on out here.
His screen went black. We got flowers showing up. What is Kamari doing, y'all?
Easy.
Flower power, man. 3 feet high.
I ain't trying to be flower something. What's going on? What's going on? Like, what you doing?
3 feet high and rising, man.
Was that symbolism right there?
I'm all about the symbolism. Symbolism matters.
Symbolism is
Okay, so you show us a flower. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to communicate with said flower?
that potholes are in my lawn.
oh. That wasn't their best album, by the way. That was the album that
I told you about the setting off. The stakes is high.
Stakes is High is one of the top 5 hip hop albums of all time.
I agree with that.
I don't have time to debate that. We can debate that. Hey, Pat's got a new. This is his new slogan right here. He said he wants us to stack sacks, some sats, some ammo, and some canned goods. I heard that.
I got 2. I got 2 of the 3. I got to start the canned goods part. I got 2 of the 3 going good.
I'm about to start collecting rainwater.
Jamil said that flower looks like, man. I thought Kamari was like, showing. I thought he was trying to show a rose or something. I don't know what's going on with Kamari tonight. Kamari, can you share the flyer so we can get out of here, beloved?
Can you hold on 1 second? Un momento. I don't know what's going on.
I had never word of Spanish. If I had never word of Spanish, boy.
I'm actually taking French lessons right now. And by lessons, I mean Duolingo. You know what I'm saying?
That's a company I told people to get invested in like 5 years ago when it was like $40. How much is Duolingo today?
What's it now? I have no idea. I don't follow them.
It's like $250.
I'm irrationally long forward. I think at this point, I think I may own 3 individual companies total. Like that's it, my whole portfolio. And I'm irrationally long forward. I got so many shares of forward, like they're gonna have to give me a board seat. Straight up. I bang with Forward. Forward actually knows who. Forward be watching my videos, leaving comments. They follow me on social, so I bang with Forward. You know what I mean? Like they my people.
Duolingo right now is 400 and 400.
You said 400. You said 400?
Yes, $432, bro. Yo,
holy smokes!
When I first started telling people to get involved in Duolingo, it was like $40.
Kamari, just share your entire screen once you pull the thing up, or
I'm doing that, sir. It just keeps disappearing.
I don't know what's taking you so long.
His computer acting crazy like mine be doing.
Yes, it is. It's got a freaking mind of its own today.
Let's see, man. Let me try something else.
There it is. Finally.
And by the way, this flyer is not even a finished flyer because before y'all start like cussing at Kamari, there's way too much verbiage going on. But we are having a cash mob and pod class coming to Philadelphia on Saturday, March 8th, and our sister will be there. That's our guest panelist, Courtney Richardson, Esquire LLM. Don't forget all the accolades. It's at the River Falls Boutique, which is at 3269 South Ferry Road, Philadelphia, PA 19129, the best zip code in the city, but I digress. So yeah, pull up to the River Falls Boutique, Saturday, March 8th from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. We will be in the building. We're going to have fun. We're going to give away some sats. We're going to pay tribute to West Coast Productions. We are going to do all the things, man. We might have a conversation about all the Nates in the community. So if you are in the city or if you're not in the city, come into the city. Pull up March 8th, 4 to 8 p.m. March 8th, 4 to 8 p.m. River Falls Boutique, 3269 South Ferry Road. So that's what it is, man. That's all I want to share. I want to share that with you folks before we get out of here. We appreciate you guys. Pull up Sunday, 10 a.m., live class. Check us out in the Village, BlackWealthRebels.com. I think I'm going to drop a video tomorrow in the Village for all members of the Village. If Kamari is so nice to see what I need to put the video up, we're going to do that tomorrow. Other than that, man, we love y'all. All right, y'all got any last words before we get out of here?
Y'all stay great. We'll see y'all on Sunday.
All right, listen, man. Stay great, man. You know what I mean? Go do the knowledge, West Coast Productions and whatnot. We love y'all. Peace and Black Power. Black Queens forever. No bunnies left.